some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
I wore braces as a team, didn't wear my retainer, and now my teeth are crooked again.
Introducing Convenience Invisalign by Drs. Durbin, Morris, and Garner.
Why would you trust your smile to one of those online do-it-yourself kits?
As top 1% providers, we can transform your smile in the safest, fastest, and most affordable way possible. Our goal is to make your dream smile a reality. Schedule your 3D scan today.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
The 100% Black Angus Betty Burger with hot, fresh, hand-cut fries. Only $4.99 at Double Dogs. And for a limited time, add a regular soft drink or tea for only 79 cents. Every day from 11 to 4 at Double Dogs.
Did you know in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees? Through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop, you can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
Tonight's high school football game brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky. The Mingua Beef Jerky. You got to try this stuff. UPS, the Kentucky Loop, sponsor of the replay. Bob Roberts Insurance Halftime Report. Bob Roberts over on Main Street. Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week on Sundays at noon on the Scholastic Ball Report. Lexington Diagnostic Open MRI. Bluegrass Orthopedics by Rafferty's, where the special is you. Double Dogs, the biggest flat screen in Lexington. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank. Kentucky Scoreboard Show, that's 10 to midnight tonight on 630 WLAP with Rick Shaw and Don Atkins, the Kentucky Scoreboard Show. Also Crown Trophy, Ryan Tyson over there, the plaque provider for PrepSpin and the Scholastic Ball Report. That's Sunday at noon on the CW. Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, Dr. Durbin, Dr. Morris, and Dr. Garver. Right now you can get $1,500 off if you mention PrepSpin. That's pretty remarkable savings there, Coach.
That's a heck of a savings. A great sponsor. All these sponsors, fantastic. Way to support high school football.
Mingua Beef Jerky stepping up, and it is Boyle County and Lexington Catholic. Boyle County comes in as the number 1 ranked team in 3A in the state of Kentucky. They won the state championship last year under Chuck Smith and they come back this year with another good team. Lexington Catholic, they are 5-2. Lexington Catholic is ranked 7th in the Associated Press poll in 3A, so 2 top 10 teams. Number 1 Boyle, number 7 Lexington Catholic.
Yeah, really good matchup every single year. People wait for this game all year long. The Rebels and the Knights, and the 2 losses for Lexington Catholic, they're no patsies.
Yeah.
Those are 2 very good football teams.
Yeah, they had Highlands down by 2 touchdowns, 21 we did that game, 21-7, and then end up losing that game. Really, turnovers were the problem in that one.
Yes, absolutely. And that's a key for tonight's game, too. You got to limit that number of turnovers.
Boyle County, they have Reed Lanter. He's a 6'1", 175-pound junior quarterback. Only a junior. He's getting some looks from some colleges.
Yeah, he should. He's got really good skills, good feet, and a good vision of the field. We noticed that before. He's a really good job of spotting the defenses and seeing what's going on out there.
His counterpart, Bo Allen, the quarterback for Lexington Catholic, leads the state in passing. He's 138 out of 205. That's 2,100 yards, 22 touchdown passes. He's a leading passer not only in Class 3A, regardless of the class.
Yeah, and he's a sneaky runner, too. We've seen him break some long runs just on bootlegs and some fake plays. Really good job. But, again, throwing the ball down the field, they like to split those zones. When he sees those zones, throw those posts in the middle. Really good job of reading the defense.
And what will you be looking for tonight, Coach, as far as your color commentary?
Well, I'm going to be looking at the offensive lines from both teams.
Right.
I think the key is Lexington Catholic, and I've said this before, and I just would love to see this change. They just having trouble running the football. They haven't found that running back yet. But the offensive line are pretty good at protecting Bo Allen, the quarterback. Offensively for Boyle County, buddy, they can run it and they can throw it. So we're going to keep kind of focusing on the offensive lines a little bit tonight.
Speaking of running backs, Landon Bartleson is an outstanding back, 500 yards coming in, almost 600, 11 touchdowns. The young man's a speed merchant. He's on that track team over there at Boyle County, and he was the defending state champion in track.
How about that? I tell you, it makes a big difference. Speed kills. We've seen some amazing speed runners this year. Lexington Catholic, they're searching for that running back. We saw a couple of substitutes went in there just to give a rest to the starting running back. And pretty good job by the power runners.
Both quarterbacks have a bevy of receivers to throw to. Of course, Reed Lanter of Boyle County has Reese Smith, Riley Colwick. He also has Luke Shepperson to throw the ball to. And Bartleson can catch it out of the backfield as well. Roller, the tight end. And Lexington Catholic has some good receivers. Tommy Knopp is a good receiver, 26 catches coming in. But Nathan Schnurr, one of the leading receivers in the state of Kentucky. Schnurr has 41 catches, 633 yards coming in, and 6 touchdown passes.
And he fits the mold of the typical Lexington Catholic receiver. He's not very big, but he'll catch it in the crowd and has absolutely no fear.
Who does he remind you of?
Reminds me of a little guy playing over at UK right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Bouvier, they call him.
Yeah,
Bovier,
that's right.
we called him.
Yeah, we called him Bovier because that's how he said to say his name. It's Lexington Catholic in Boyle County here tonight from Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic off Clays Mill Road here and on the south side of Lexington, Kentucky. And it'll be Boyle County 7-0 coming in. And that 7-0 record, that goes back to last year. When they had that great record, great season, they're a winner of 19 in a row. 19
in a row is like, yeah, right. We heard it's the second longest winning streak right now in Kentucky. Right. And
who has the number 1 record?
Well, it's not Boone County.
Lexington Catholic.
Lexington Catholic.
I mean, Covington Catholic.
Covington Catholic's loaded. Now, we picked them to win a state championship.
Yeah.
They're very
probably
good.
Better this year than they were last year.
Very good football team. Very good.
So we'll be back here and set the starting lineups and have some more pregame talk here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. It's Boyle County and Lexington Catholic here from Joseph K. Ford Stadium.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today or visit kyortho.com.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims & Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium on the campus of Lexington Catholic. It's Boyle County and Lex Cath here tonight in a big battle of 3A powerhouses. Boyle County, Coach Meehan, is definitely a powerhouse. They won the state championship last year, so they can flex their powerhouse muscles about that. Lexington Catholic has won state championships too, and they've got a fine football team. I think that was a good bounce-back game last week against a good Wandale Robinson Western Hills team. They won 49-42 in a shootout.
A shootout. Wandale Robinson was everything.
Yeah.
If you read that article, we didn't see the game, but he threw for touchdowns, ran for touchdowns, caught touchdowns, ran a kickoff back or a punt back for a touchdown.
And had an interception as well.
He's all that.
We did the Douglas-Scott County game last week, and I tell you what, Douglas is for real, Coach.
They really are. Loaded with athletes at every position. Good coaching. There's not just a head coach, Landon, but the whole coaching staff, they're all experienced coaches, and yeah, they've got a good team. Mail, their 6A's loaded right now.
Yeah, Mail's got a really good defense. We saw them play Bryan Station last week over at Station. And congratulations, by the way, to Bryan Station's Jalen Burbage. He just committed to play his college football at the University of Cincinnati. He'll play for Gino Gaduli up there.
Gino Gaduli and the Cincinnati Bearcats. That's a great place for him, though. It's close to home. He's got a huge family down here. Very talented football player, quarterback.
And so Jalen's going to UC, and there's a lot of local talent in this area, of course. So we talked about that talent over at Douglas High School. The Cameron Jones kid, a quarterback, he's going to Cincinnati as well.
Cincinnati's doing some serious recruiting.
Doing the heavy recruiting in this area. They really are. Gino's gotten down here and done some heavy lifting, hadn't he, Coach?
Yes, he has.
Boyle County has a couple of changes along the offensive line from when we saw them early in the year. We saw them against Ballard. Aaron Hatter has moved to right tackle, 6'4", 245-pound senior, and Ned Stevens has moved to left guard, 6'1", 250-pound senior. So we'll have those guys in there. Caleb Edmiston is still the left tackle. Sam Bischoff is still the center, and Jackson Lakes is still the right guard. So a couple of changes on that offensive line for Boyle County.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a reason for it. Chuck is really good about that, about looking into the best places to put these athletes.
We'll take a break here on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Kentucky's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky High School Athletic Directors Association.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today, or visit kyortho.com.
Welcome back here to Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Gary Ball and all the Means are in the house tonight, Coach.
Yeah, my son's visiting from Hawaii. My son Matt's here also, and my son Luke and Emery, my grandson.
So they're all in the house here
They're
tonight.
all Lexington Catholic fans tonight, buddy.
We'll talk to Ben Meehan at halftime, get his thoughts on the state of football in Central Kentucky. He was one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever come out of this area.
Yeah, he was a special quarterback from his sophomore through his senior year. Great guy, too. In the military, I'm going to let you interview him. You can talk to him about that and about, some other things going on, too. So.
And we think if Gino Gaduli is in the house tonight, we think we're going to get him up here at halftime as well.
But don't talk to him about
recruiting. Can't talk about recruiting.
You got to be careful, Gary.
That's right. We got to be careful on that one.
Yeah.
So it is the captains are out at the 50-yard line ready to come across. At least they are from Catholic. The Boyle County, the referee's going to go down in the locker room and get them.
Going down, look, they're over there in the baseball field.
Yeah, he's going to go down there and
They're
get
still working out over there.
Yeah.
They're practicing.
What would you do, Coach, if you've got Boyle County's offense or you got Lexington Catholic's offense, you win the toss, what would you do?
Okay, there's no wind tonight, so don't worry. We don't need to worry about that. The weather's really good right now. Everything's cool. I'd receive. I'd take the football. I don't think these teams that put it off to the second half, that's okay in certain cases. But when you're evenly matched like this, you want the ball.
For Boyle County, they will have Azarius Roller, a 6', 215-pounder tight end. The wideouts will be Reese Smith, 5'11", 175 junior. You like this Smith kid. He does it on both sides of the football.
Yeah, he does, and I like his defensive play. His defensive play is excellent. And you're talking about a tight end, and what does Gary Ball always say?
Tight end's always open.
Let's throw the ball to the tight end.
Riley Colwick is the other wideout. He has 30 catches this year for 359 yards and 4 touchdowns. We're going to see a lot of Luke Shepperson, too, in there at wideout. Reed Lanter is the quarterback for Boyle County, 6'1", 175 junior. And what is it that you like about Reed Lanter?
Boy, I tell you, they talk about some people can manage the game, some quarterbacks. He not only manages the games, he controls the game. I think he's a real leader out there. And a guy like that, he can go to college and be a really good college athlete because he's got that special something, that leadership quality.
He's got it, doesn't he?
He has it. He does.
Landon Bartleson will be the running back, 6'1", 195 junior. Listen to these numbers, Coach. Numbers don't lie, as they say. 75 carries, 570 yards, 11 touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, and he's a fighter, too. He's one of those guys that fight for that extra yardage.
Yeah, he can take a hit and it doesn't bother him.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. They're these high school athletes that have that characteristic. It's just so much fun to watch.
Captains are making their way out. Bo Allen is one of those captains for Lexington Catholic. He's got Emnet is a captain, too. Brennan Emnet, boy, he's turned out to be a fine defensive player.
He has, and we call his name a lot. He's usually all over the field.
Looks Catholic, Jackson Gentry's up front. Zach DeGraff, a 200-pounder. Joseph Osborne, 250 pounds, and you got Sammy Vaughn will play at one of the tackles, either right tackle or left, and then Mark Rumpke will check those starters when they come out because they could vary that offensive line up a little bit, Coach. They've done that in the past.
Yeah, I think they do, and that's another thing I'm looking for. See if they switch people back and forth.
Coach is watching a coin toss. Bo Allen is your quarterback, 6'2".
Boyle won the toss, Gary. Excuse me for bothering you, and they're declining until the second half.
So they're going to kick to Lexington Catholic. That will bring out of the backfield. Luke Powell will be the H-back. Nathan Schnurr, the Z. The X receiver is going to be Jackson Corbett. And then Tommy Knopp will be the Y receiver. So those are the receivers and the offensive line when Lexington Catholic comes out and takes the football to open up this football game. And right off the bat, we're going to see that kicker for Boyle County, Coach.
Well, we've seen him. We saw him in 8th grade kick a field goal from about 53 yards out.
Caleb Holderman will be the defensive tackle, 5'11", sophomore. You'll have Wilson Kelly up there along with Aaron Hatter. And you'll also have Hardwick. Isaiah Hardwick will be up at the defensive line, too. The linebackers for Boyle, Hayden Bottoms, 175-pounder. Drew Baker, 190-pounder. Azarius Roller, the leading tackler on the football team for Boyle, 215 pounds. He's a junior coach. Azarius Roller will be all over the field tonight.
We're seeing a lot of juniors and playing for these football teams, so both of these teams will be back next year.
Will McDaniel's only a sophomore, starts at outside backer. Landon Bartleson's a cornerback along with Nate Snyder. Reese Smith is the strong safety, and believe me, we've seen him play. He makes a lot of plays back there at that safety spot.
Yeah, one thing about Boyle County's defense is their players are sure tacklers. They really lock in, which is important in this game because Lexington Catholic receivers now, they can get some yak. They can get some yards after catch.
And that's by design. They want to get some yak, Coach. They want to get some yards. And same thing by Boyle County with Reese Smith and those guys. They want to get a lot of yak, too, because I tell you, Riley Colwick, I think Colwick will be a big contributor tonight and a big factor in this game.
Well, we'll follow him pretty closely then. It's good we have this UPS Kentucky Loop instant replay. We'll be able to show you these big plays, and we can pick on some other things that happen in those plays. Plus, we can look at these calls. You mentioned before the game, and it was a very astute comment, Gary. We picked some things up from watching this instant replay before, and normally those officials are correct.
Yes, they are. They are dead on, and that's why they are outstanding officials. We got 17 officials tonight, 7 officials out there. So
there are a lot of stripes on that field.
And Catholic will receive, as we said. They usually drop back, of course. Trenton Neuer and Nathan Schnurr usually are the deep men for the Knights of Lexington Catholic. This time they're going to send back deep as well, and it's going to be Dylan Bracken's going to go back deep.
Well, they've got 3 deep this time because of that kicker from Boyle. He can kick the ball in the end zone. but they got to be prepared for a shorter kick too.
And the kicker, as we said, is Jackson Smith. He's a freshman, right, Coach?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, he's a freshman.
Freshman, played on the middle school team last year that we covered over at Bryan Station and kicked a 53-yarder.
Down the middle, too.
Right down the middle.
And there was no wind aid. It was just, I came off the foot like a rocket.
So Bracken back deep at the 5. And you've also got Neuer and Schnurr back at the 20-yard line in case it's kicked short. But I don't think this young man's going to kick anything short.
No, probably
We're set for football here tonight. Lexington Catholic and Boyle County. The game is underway. The Mingua Beef Jerky High School football. It's Bracken at the 9, out to the 10, 15, 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30, and he breaks tackles to the 33-yard line.
Really good run back and an excellent tackle. It looked like number 26 or 28 came in there underneath and grabbed his legs. His jersey's kind of wrinkled, and I couldn't pick out that number for sure.
I think you're exactly right, Coach. I think that was Coleman Clark who made that play, 28 for Boyle. So they'll start at the 34-yard line. Good mark there at the 34.
Good mark at the 34. Good place to start running that shotgun offense with wideouts on both sides. Brother.
Ryan Nichols in the backfield with Bo Allen. Allen back to pass, fires right side, incomplete as he shoots it up to the 40-yard line, and he overshot Nathan Schnurr diving out for it over there.
Yeah, threw it a little high, but the defensive back was coming up really, really fast on that
Nate
play.
Snyder.
Yeah, Snyder was coming on the tackle right now.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 34, and a good return by Bracken.
Yeah, it's nice to get that ball past the 30-yard line when you can.
Triple receivers to the bottom, and Tommy Knopp is wearing 87 tonight, not his normal number 12, Coach. We want to make a point of that for people watching on PrepSpin. And there's a give now to the second man through, and that's going to be Nichols, and he's up to the 38-yard line, a pickup of about 3, so it'll be 3rd down right there, and that's...
Yeah, John Henry Lynch, pretty good block in there for Lexington Catholic. But again, that little cutback over center was blocked completely by the left side of the defensive line.
Like Snyder helped out on that play again, Coach. So
Chuck Smith pacing the sidelines over there, watching his offense.
3rd down.
Or watching his defense, excuse me.
And 7 for Lex Cath. Twins to both sides. And Allen back to pass. Got time, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Allen off on those. He was hurried that time on a good rush there put on by Roller. Azarius Roller, the middle linebacker, came in and really put the boom on Bo Allen.
Yeah, he's trying to throw those little out patterns over there to Schnurr. He's overthrowing them, but, again, one thing these quarterbacks have to learn to do, and it's something he's going to have to get better at, is you can't look at him the whole way. He was staring down that receiver. Got to take your eyes downfield. Keep that corner backed off.
So Colwick back deep inside the 30. Here's the punt, and it's a high punt. And Colwick will watch it, and it will bounce and take a
Good
Catholic
roll.
Great roll. Still rolling down inside the 15. And Riley Colwick probably should have went up and called a fair catch on that.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I harped on when I was coaching. Catch the football. You don't need to get a great runner back there. Get a catcher back there, because I look at it this way, Gary. Every 10 yards that ball rolls is a first down you didn't get, or you're going to have to get. Put it that way.
So Reed Lanter will bring out his Rebels of Boyle County. Holthouse, you see him in the back of the defense there, the safety. You got up front Sammy Vaughn. We'll give you the starters for Lexington Catholic. Bartleson. Motion to the near side. Give a jet sweep now. And they give it up to Reese Smith to the 20, 25, up to the 30, and to the 32-yard line. A pickup about to the 37. Let's see where they mark him at. That was a nice pickup there by Reese Smith. The motion man took the toss.
Well, Schnurr, I'm sure he's kicking himself on that play. Schnurr's the corner, and he came up inside. He got pinned inside,
right.
And the Reese Smith got outside him.
Pickup of 18 yards. Reed Lanter with Twins out to each side of the field. Bartleson's got the handoff. Bartleson trying to get outside, 35, and he's up to the 40 and tackled right there. And coming up to make the play was Callahan for Lexington Catholic.
Yeah.
Clay Callahan, number 2 tackler on this football team.
Yeah, he's a collision tackler, too. He tackles up with his chest. You can see this on instant replay. Bam! He just runs into the guy, runs through him.
Clay met him head up, but not before Bartleson almost had the first down up to the 43-yard line. So 2nd and short. Pickup of 9 for Landon Bartleson.
This is a down that anything can happen.
Reed Lanter under center, gives to Bartleson, left side. He's got the 45. He's got midfield, being chased and shoved out of bounds over there on the far side of the field. I believe that was Holthouse.
It was.
Who got him over there, and it was Holthouse, Henry, the number 3 tackler on the team, 6'2" senior, making the stop. That was a touchdown-saving stop. Let's just say it like it is.
It was, and they're not setting the edge, and I'm sure Coach Smith is not happy about this, Nigel Smith, because these outside people have got to set that edge. They can't let them get outside like that.
Yeah, we've got 2 Smiths head coaches,
Yes.
Chuck and Nigel. Here's Smith again.
Reese,
Reese, 35. Reese, 30. Stops, and here's a flag down as he's tackled at the 24-yard line. There's a penalty marker down.
Yeah, a little hold out there, I think, but again,
Cottle made to stop the night linebacker.
They got the edge, Gary. They can't do that. They can't continue in this game to let them outside.
That's going to be a hold against Boyle County, so that'll move them back. 9:44 to go.
There. Yeah, 24 for Boyle County grabbed the hold of the jersey of the defender. Yeah, Bartleson grabbed the jersey.
So Bartleson whistled for the foul, and it'll move it back.
Yeah, right in front of the official, Bartleson grabs Snur's jersey, and you're not going to get away with that.
No.
Hey, look at that.
Justin Tackett, Sammy Vaughn, Mark Rumpke up front. They got a 4-man front right now. Also playing up front is Jackson Klein. He's at the defensive end. Here's a give to Bartleson, and he's into the 35, into the secondary, down to the 27-yard line. He's got the first down. Landon Bartleson.
Gary, Clay Callahan for Lexington Catholic's a spy on this. He's playing right in between the inside linebackers, and I'm not sure if he's spying the quarterback or the running back on this, probably the running back. And he was blocked very, very well on that play by one of the players.
First possession for Boyle, and we're going to have a timeout called, and it's going to be an official, and he's going to blow the play. Now we're going to play football. Clock running, 9:23 to go in the first quarter. No score. Boyle County on the march at the 27. Little flare out to Colwick. Colwick at the 20, and he's down to the 15-yard line. Still going. Colwick still going down to the 13-yard line. That was a monster play by Riley Colwick. He would not go down. He's only 5'8", 155 pounds.
Right, but he powered his way through. He kept his body down, his shoulders down. Watch this run. He keeps his shoulders down low so they can't really bring him down. They're trying to power it. See how he dropped his shoulders and protect the football. That's what you do.
It was Philip Arumva who made the stop finally for Catholic. Quick pass out to Colwick. He's got it at the behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle down to the 10 and tackled at the 10-yard line. And coming up to get him again was Philip Arumba.
Yeah, they're having problems with making these tackles on these guys because they're overrunning them that almost every single play. I'm watching. There's some players on. We talk about watching the offensive line, Gary.
Yep.
Number 58 looks like Aaron Hatter. Excuse me.
Yeah.
58 is doing a super job of blocking.
He's 6'4", 245, Coach.
Doing a really good job.
Second down. Handoff inside to the 5, and Bartleson's going to walk in for touchdown number 12. Bartleson off the right side, and you're right over there, Coach. You were talking about Hatter. Man, he cleared it out over there on that right side.
Yeah, he's really doing an excellent job on that little counter. So they pulled the backside guard and ran a little trap action. And the pulling guard actually planted watch this guard pull over here. Boom, here he comes across. Bam, hits number 10, plants him in the ground. That's amazing instant replay. Super job by our camera people.
Great job down there, Jack Haynes in the end zone. And now the extra point coming from Smith. And he will kick it out of the hold of Cole Lanter, the backup quarterback. Waiting for the snap. And Cole gets it down, and the kick by Smith is up, and it is good. So Boyle County strikes first. The Rebels go the distance. They go 85 yards, Coach, and they cap it off with a Landon Bartleson touchdown run.
Set up with a good defense. Lexington Catholic had the ball first, and that was super defense.
We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Did you know that 86% of patients that have their braces removed have teeth that eventually shift back? At Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, our exclusive permanent retainers will keep your teeth straight for a lifetime.
Call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today or visit kyortho.com.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it.
Welcome back, and Jackson Smith, who kicked the extra point to make it 7-0, is set to kick off, and Bracken back deep for Lex Camp. It goes to the far side, and it'll be out of bounds.
That's a mistake.
That's a big break there for Lexington Catholic. They'll get it out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want to give him a break like that with a good offensive quarterback that can really throw the football. He's just got to get hot. Once Bo Allen gets hot, starts seeing these receivers and seeing this defense, I'll tell you what, he's tough to stop.
So they're going to make them re-kick it. They have that option. So Boyle's going to kick it again, Coach.
I don't know about that now. That kicker might just haul off and kick it in the end zone from back here.
8:20 in the first quarter. Boyle County strikes first as Landon Bartleson went in for the touchdown run off the right side. And I want to tell you, he walked into the end zone untouched.
It's really good blocking. I mean, you want to give credit to the running back, but he probably either one of us could have run that one in. Well, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, you could have, Coach.
No.
You were a former running back.
I was, but I'm not going to.
So Jackson sent to kick off again back at the 35-yard line. And Bracken has moved up a little bit, and so have the up men. They moved up to the 25-yard line. And here's the second attempt. 7-0 Boyle County on top of Lexington Catholic. Here's the kick, and it's going to be Bracken this time from the 12. Up to the 15, 20, 25, up to the 30, up close to the 30. About the same place he ran it up on the return last time, Coach, to about the 34-yard line.
Well, they lost the yard in deciding whether to make him kick again. But 1 yard, I guess that's not going to make much difference to this offense. So.
Let's see if Bo Allen, he really struggled with a couple of passes to Schnurry, overshot him twice on the sideline pattern over there.
Yeah, they're looking at the hitch or the little out or whatever it is over there, and twice he just overthrew. I like his throwing motion, though. He has a nice over-the-hand throwing motion. He's a nice, tall kid, so he's got the skills and the size to be the quarterback.
A.J. King has come in at receiver, and out of the I formation. Give it the second man through, and he's up to the 40 and to the 40, close to the 45. Good run there by Lexington Catholic, and that was Ryan Nichols. He was following the block there of Arumva, and Arumva opened up that hole. Look at that hole he opened up there with that block, Coach.
Right, and a nice job by the center also on a block there.
Reese Smith helped out on that play for Boyle County, among others. But number 15, I saw him in there. He'll be all over the place tonight, won't he, Coach?
Right, and I like
and also
Rumpke, I tell you.
That was Hardwick, I think, who's wearing 71 tonight. Second down, up near the 40-yard line for Bo Allen, top passer in the state of Kentucky. Statistically coming in anyway. Here's Allen, throws it downfield. He's got a receiver, not there. He's got the catch. He drops it at the 20-yard line.
Oh, nice.
Tommy Knopp had it. And in coverage there, and who is that, Coach? 20 in coverage. And that's Will McDaniel.
Yeah, that ball was right on the money. I'm surprised that Knopp dropped it. Usually he makes those
Tommy
catches.
Knopp is usually steady Eddie out there, but he had that one and he dropped. Let's take a look at that again, Coach. Right in his hands.
Oh, right over his shoulder. Perfect throw.
With McDaniel in coverage for Boyle. 7-0. And that could have been a big play for the Knights. 3rd down and 4. Bo Allen passing, and it's going to be incomplete. I tell you, the receivers here early on in this game had a case of the dropsies, Coach.
Right, but that was pretty.
Yeah, that should have been caught.
It should have been. It was a pretty good defense by Colwick, though. He had him covered quite well.
Luke Powell, the intended receiver.
Boy, now they're going to punt again to this offense. They showed no chance of stopping him in the first drive.
Colwick back to receive this punt from Anderson, who stands at the 26-yard line. And the snap is good, the punt is good, and Colwick he watches it bounce at the 30, comes back up, and Catholic covers it at the 33-yard line. Henry Holthouse, I think, covered it up.
Didn't get a good bounce that time. It bounced sideways.
Yep, to the 34. Yeah, it was Holthouse who covered it up. Boyle County, the last time they had the ball, they went 85 yards, Coach, and they really they did it. You know, they went to Colwick on a couple of passes, but I tell you what, the primary ball carrier was the Bartleson kid, and now they've got Tanner Crawford in there at running back.
Yeah, they make some switches like that. They keep fresh legs in there all the time.
Reed Lanner's under his center now. Bischoff slides right, passes back to the left side, wide open receiver, and it's going to be a touchdown. Wide open is Smith to the 20, 10, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Reese Smith. Goodness gracious.
We got to see that again. Hope we can get a good look, maybe one of the cameras, on how he got so wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open behind the secondary.
Somebody blew coverage.
Yep. And Reese Smith just blew by him, and there's the quarterback. Boy, that was a good call.
Yep. It looked like they were in man-to-man maybe, and the receiver just went right by him.
Reese Smith with his 5th touchdown catch on the season.
Do we have an end zone look at that, William?
Here it is. Asked.
Here it is. Yeah, see, oh my. The defensive back is trailing so far behind.
See that big cast on Reese Smith's left hand. He broke a bone in his left hand.
Didn't seem to slow him down.
Didn't slow him down on that one. Here's the Smith kick, and it is going to be good. 6:53 to go in the first, and Catholic needs to get their offense going because Boyle County's offense is in high gear.
It's in high gear.
They lead 14-0 over Lexington Catholic as we take a look at that touchdown again. That was a good strike there by Lanner.
Just really, really wide open.
So we'll step out, 14-0. Boyle County on top of Lexington Catholic.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
They say.
We're back live at Joseph K. Ford Stadium, where early on Boyle County has dominated. They've touched the football twice. They've scored twice. Bartleson ran one in, and then quarterback Reed Lanter went to Reese Smith up top, and they lead at 14-0.
Reed Lanter's 3 for 3 right now for 84 yards and a touchdown.
Well, he didn't get hurt by that pass.
Wow.
Bracken watches it bounce, scoops it up at the 5, up to the 10. He's to the 20. Bracken up to the 25, and he is going to be wrestled around and brought down there. Let's see who got over there and got him for Boyle County. It was one of their backup guys, and that's going to be Clay Carsoner.
Yeah, Carsoner made a pretty good tackle on the sideline there. You know what? That's not a bad run back, though, to stay on the sideline like that and push that ball straight up the sideline instead of cutting back and doing all that stuff.
Bo Allen with twins out to the top, I formation. He slides, he gives to Arumba. He's hit, and Arumba's not going anywhere. Stacked up there. First one to greet him in that hole was Izarius Roller, junior linebacker, number 1 tackler on Boyle County's team. And Roller met him in that hole and held him to about a yard, 2nd down and 9. A lot of action in this first 6 minutes of this first quarter, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of hitting and stuff going on.
Second down, Twins to both sides, and out of the shotgun this time, Bo Allen. Allen gives now, and good running by his running back, and he gets up to about the 34-yard line. I think that was Brinkman. Yeah, it was Brinkman, the third ball carrier that Catholic has used tonight. Keith that time.
Yeah.
Got it up to the 34. Would it be 3rd down and 3?
Take a look at this on these close-ups. They're playing. Boyle's playing that 0 technique with the nose right over the center, but they have a little A-gap stuff going on. They have a little blitz going on sometime in the A-gap between the guard and the center. So they're really trying to put pressure on the interior of the offensive line.
3rd down, 3. Give to Brinkman, hit, and Brinkman is knocked down at the 35. Good play by Boyle's defense, and in particular, Wilson Kelly, 6'2", 290-pounder, Coach. Kelly stood him up in that hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some teams have their defensive line tries to penetrate the gaps and so on. But if you watch the Boyle County offense, watch the center get controlled by the nose guard, and they're really good at that.
Colwick comes up at the 40, calls a fair catch at the 40-yard line. Riley Colwick, and now Boyle County will go to work there. The last time they had the ball, one play, and it was a strike, a 65-yard strike to their superstar, Reese Smith, and he hauled it in stride, Coach, and touchdown Boyle County.
Yeah, defensive coaches for Lexington Catholic had to figure out what that was so they don't make that mistake again. That was obviously a blown coverage. We'll try to watch the coverage a little bit this time and see what we see.
Reed Lanter now has Landon Bartleson back in there. He had Tanner Crawford the last time on that one play. He's to the right. In motion, Colwick goes away from us. And Lanter back to pass. He fires it over to Bartleson. Hit.
Nice
Good tackle that time. Good open field tackle by the Knights. And that was Schnurr. Nathan Schnurr made that tackle.
Right. And again, they're playing a cover 3 zone now. Cover 3 zone. They're not going to let those receivers blow by them anymore.
Only a pickup of 2, 2nd and 8. The 43, 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
A receiver on the player on the field too long. Extra player.
Twins to both sides. And they give a sweep now to Bartleson, left side, 45. Bartleson, 50. He's at the 40-yard line, being chased by Holthouse and ran out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Woo, we got to watch this edge over here on the left side because something's going on that is not good for Lexington Catholic. They are struggling over there to stop the sweep. There's still 4 minutes to go in this quarter, and it looks like Boyle County's threatening to score again.
Boyle County has it inside the 30 with Tanner Crawford now in at running back, 6 foot, 180-pound junior with Lanter. They got Twins to both sides. Out of the shotgun. They give to Crawford right side. He stutter step dances, and he's tackled right there after a pickup of about 2. And coming in to make the stop was A.J. King, number 3.
Yeah, A.J. King claps down on it to make the stop. Did a really good job that time.
2nd down and 8 for Boyle. 3:57 to go in the first quarter, and the Rebels of Boyle lead the Knights of Lex Cath 14-0. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan and William Warfield here on PrepSpin.com, leading digital network in the state of Kentucky. 2nd down. Give to Crawford, left side. He's to the 25, to the 20, down to the 15. He's got the first down. The Sioux made the play over there. That was Holthouse.
You know, when they run these sweeps, one thing we're looking at, we can see the offensive line is foot to foot. There's no splits at all, and they're just getting outside very quickly, doing a little seal block on the outside defensive end for Catholic. See the foot to foot? Look how close the linemen are to each other.
Lanter fakes down to the line. Back to pass, and it's going to be touchdown, Boyle County.
That's that play they run really well. They drag that receiver across the field behind the linebacker.
That was Drew Baker, I believe. Yeah, Drew Baker with the catch, 5'10", 190-pounder.
Wow, that was too easy again. Very easy. The offensive coaches upstairs in the press box are making some calls that are perfect against the defenses that Lexington Catholic are running.
So Baker with the touchdown catch, and it's 20-0, Boyle County.
This is not something I expected to see.
Cole Lanter will be the holder and Jackson the kicker. Or Jackson Smith, excuse me. Here's the placement down, the kick, and it's blocked. And Catholic got a piece of that one. I believe coming in there was number 9, Bracken.
Right, we'll get a look at that again. Well, this is the
Jackson
touchdown.
Klein, I believe.
See the receiver dragging across the field, and he just
Baker
cleared the defense.
Yeah, Baker was wide open, wasn't he, Coach?
Yeah, good fake, and that was awful close, though. Jackson Klein almost knocked that ball down. It just went off his fingertips.
Drew Baker made a nice catch, ran it in the end zone. 20-0, Boyle County. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
That being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Introducing Convenience Invisalign by Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner.
Why would you trust your smile to one of those online do-it-yourself kits?
Our goal is to make your dream smile a reality. Schedule your 3D scan today.
At Kentucky.
Set to kick off. Jumping back is going to be Schnurr. And Neuer's got it. Neuer up to the 25-yard line, knocked out of bounds over there on the far side of the field.
That was real good coverage by the kickoff team. They've been getting up to the 30-yard line, but they've got him back a little further this time. So
20-0 Boyle County. Boy, they've come in here 5 for 5 as Reed Lanter, 97 yards.
Yeah, 5 for 5, 97 yards. And Bo Allen has not completed a pass.
I think he completed one, Coach, on that last drive. So they've got a boo-boo on that. They need to refresh that. First down at the 26-yard line. Motion away from us by Powell. Bo Allen back, and Bo Allen's got time. He's got all day dancing. Now he throws it deep down the far sideline, incomplete. Well, he had that good pass earlier to Knopp, on that, that long pass to Knopp that he dropped. So there's been passes right in the hands of Lexington Catholic that's got to catch the football. That was not right in the hands. That was off the mark.
Boy, it's we're starting to see the philosophy of the Boyle County defense. They didn't put any pressure on Bo Allen that time at all. They're controlling the line of scrimmage. They're trying to control the offensive linemen so that they don't run the football. And by controlling them, staying on the line of scrimmage, they can cover the screen passes, which is a really strong suit of Catholic.
Ryan Nichols in the backfield. Gets the handoff. Nichols up the middle, 30, 35, and he's got the first down. He's to the 32, and that's going to be a first down. He went over the top of a body of a Boyle player and got the first down. He said, I'm not down here till I touch the ground, and the Boyle player was laying there, so he rolled over top of him.
Yeah.
Watch this again.
He's a tough guy. Watch him run
Nichols,
right over this guy.
Right here, boom. He just rolled right over that guy and got the first down.
Yeah, right over 20, number 20.
Will McDaniel.
Bam!
First down for the Knights.
That might get them going.
They need to get something going here. They're down 20-0. This good Boyle County, really good Boyle County team. Trip set to the near side. Allen looking that way. He's got pressure. He's going to tuck it. He's at the 40 and tripped up at the 43-yard line.
That was a really good play, a saving tackle by Andrew Sacco for Boyle County. Just dove and got his legs. Watch this. He has him beat, and he just makes a dive and grabs that foot.
Yeah, if he doesn't make that play, I would say that Bo Allen's going to get that first down marker.
I think so, too. I think he was running right for it. Big down here. Come on.
Second down and 4 for the Knights, needing a score in the worst kind of way, down 20-0 to Boyle County here in the first quarter. 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Coming up, our Roberts Insurance halftime report tonight, and it is loaded, Coach.
Oh, we got a lot to do. We're going to be busy.
Roberts Insurance halftime report brought to you by Bob Roberts over on Main Street in Richmond. Here's Allen. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Trying to go to Tommy Knopp, and he fired that out there. I mean, Knopp was about 8 yards away from him, and he threw it probably 30 yards.
Yeah, he did. Threw it really hard, and it looked like one of the Boyle County players came up and had a collision right there. It might have been Hardwick that looked like he came up awful quick on the ball.
That incompletion stops the clock. 1:53 here in this first quarter. Boyle County on top of Lexington Catholic. And coming out will be Schnurr.
Yeah, Bernie Jenkins, the line judge over there, sent him out. I don't know why. Something wrong with his equipment, maybe.
Third down, and Lex Cath needs 4. And Bo Allen has not been on in the first quarter. The great pass he did throw was dropped by a receiver. Third down and 4. Bo Allen back, bad snap, steps up, and he's going to run for it. He's got the first down. He's to the 40. He's to the 35, to the 20, and coming to the near side, being chased, and he's tackled at the 7-yard line.
Nice job. Way to run. Bo Allen's got some skills running the football. But what I liked about that was watch number 16, Jackson Corbett, trying to get out in front of him to make a block. Never gave up on it at all. Good instant replay here. Makes that cut, gets the first down, and wants more.
Yeah, 50-yard run there, I believe they gave him 50 yards. Finally took the speed of Landon Bartleson, who was back there, and also it was number 4 there for
Dylan
Boyle County, and that's
Kinley.
Marquise Kinley.
Kinley.
Rolling to the right, Allen, and he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 18-yard line. And getting there on top of him is Hatter.
That hurt. That really hurt. They had momentum going on that. He makes that fake, and he just doesn't get that block on the outside.
Hatter got him, and also 21 was in there and on top of him, Coach. That's Drew Baker, the young man who has the touchdown catch already tonight.
Boyle County showing a lot of speed on a lot of these defensive plays.
Yeah, they're good athletes. 45 seconds in the first, 2nd and 19.
Look like, see, watch they have the linebackers moving up for like the B gap. You get a little blitz. So they're covering the guard now and trying to get that blitz in between the guard and the tackle.
Ryan Nichols, 5'9", 185-pounder in the backfield with Bo Allen. Allen back to pass, steps up, and he's sacked again. The 23-yard line.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of pressure now because they've realized they can break that line of scrimmage, break that offensive line, and get between those gaps and get in there. Bo needs to get rid of that ball quickly.
So it'll be third down.
Pressure on the outside by 20.
That's Will McDaniel, number 20, Coach.
That's the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, and it all belonged to Boyle County. They dominated with a 20-0 lead here as we head to the second quarter. Coming back, it'll be third down and 24 for Lexington Catholic as it's the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Boyle County up here at the end of the first quarter, 20-0.
At Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, patients are in for 5-star treatment. This well-established practice boasts 3 orthodontists and has 9 convenient locations throughout Kentucky. Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers calm and comfort in orthodontic treatment for both children and adults. A highly trained staff welcomes every patient with a smile and individualized oral health education. Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner invite you to schedule your complimentary consultation appointment today.
I'm working again after being laid off, but it doesn't pay as well.
With the bills and everything else, sometimes it's a struggle just to put food on the table.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Sometimes the people that need help the most
are the very people that can least afford it.
So we've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
And made that tackle, Coach. Emnett made the stop on Tanner Crawford, but not before Tanner picked up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Reed Lanter gives back to Crawford. Hit and drop for a loss. Good defensive play there, and there's a block in the back over there by Crawford. They don't call it. He says he blocks one of the Catholic players, Chandler Caudle.
Clay Callahan is the spy now. Take a look at him, people. You look at the 2 inside linebackers, and he's right between them, number 5, and he's reading the running back. That's who he's keying on. He's going to the running back every play.
So motion by Colwick, Lanter, and he is coming to the near side. Reed Lanter being chased. Lanter, and he's going to be upended at about the 31. There's a player down on the far side of the field for Boyle County, shaken up.
Right, on the opposite side of the field, way away from the play.
Yeah, that's one of the linemen over there. That's number 58, Aaron Hatter, who's looks like he's got a wheel that's bothering him.
He's got a wheel. He's got a bum wheel right now.
Yeah, the wheel fell off the wagon, I think, but he's hobbling off over there. He's a tough young man, so, yeah. So it'll be 4th down, so Catholic was able to force a punt for Boyle County.
That's a big stop for
First
them.
stop they've had tonight, Coach.
Yeah, it was big, too. Big stop. That's a really good tackle on the side over here.
Schnurr. Nathan Schnurr is back deep at the 35.
And Gary, he's dangerous.
Smith set to punt back inside the 20-yard line. 10.5 to go. First half, 20-0. Boyle County on top of Lexington. Ball bounces back to him. Punter picks and gets a good punt off, and it drives Schnurr back at the. He fumbles it at the 26, picks it up at the 30, comes to the 40, still on his feet, and let's see where they mark him at. The official's going to mark him out at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, nice. That was a nice run back. He bobbled the ball a little bit, but picked it up and took off. He's spitting on his hands. Take a look at that close up by Big Joe Allen up there in the camera.
Starting to drizzle a little bit outside, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what they say. Now, he's spitting on his hands a little bit. He said, I don't want to drop those anymore. I'm pretty sure.
So this is an important drive for Lexington Catholic.
It is. They got to get something going, get in this game.
Ryan Nichols is in the backfield. Triple receivers to the bottom, the close side. Single out to the top. And Bo Allen's looking top. He's going out there, and it's going to be incomplete. Laying out for it over there is going to be Corbett.
Yeah, Corbett kind of he pushed off the defense like he wasn't expecting the ball that soon. See that little push off? And that made him lose his balance. They're trying to go deep every play now. They're testing these receivers deep. They're playing a cover 2 defense. They're playing 2 deep safeties. And they're running right by those defensive.
Reese Smith and Will McDaniel are back deep in safety there for Boyle County. They got a 4-man front and 4 linebackers. 3 linebackers. Let's see. Here's a give now to Nichols. He's got some running room. He's at midfield. Nichols down to the 45, still running, 40. He's got a man to beat. He's at the 30, 20. He's gone. Touchdown.
No flags.
Lexington Catholic, Ryan Nichols, he just went 57 yards.
You know, Gary, you made a great observation there. They're in that 4-4 look, expecting pass. They had 4 deep. The linebackers were 5 yards off the ball. Normally they have them up closer. And so when Catholic saw that 4-4, they just ran the ball against it, hit those seams.
That was a good run by Nichols, 57 yards. And look at him right here, Coach. Boom, he's off to the races. 1 man to beat, and that man kind of lost his balance and fell down.
Yeah.
So
good job of blocking out there.
They get Catholic finally gets on the scoreboard. It's 20-6. And let's see what they're doing here. And Powell, now he's going to.
Yeah, they were looking to see if they had anything open on their fake.
Yeah. Luke Powell is your holder. Woody is your kicker. Waiting for the snap back, kick up, and it is good. So good job by Lexington Catholic's special teams, Trey Woody. And 10 minutes to go in the first half, Coach, and Lexington Catholic finally on the board. It's Boyle 20, Lexington Catholic 7. We'll be back to the Mingua Beef Jerky game of the week after this timeout.
Yeah, here's the run. Really nice job blocking on by the offensive line, sealing that inside out.
A little push in the back there by the Catholic, but you don't call that because he's already fallen down.
Yeah, he was already falling. He was just trying, like catching his balance, you know.
We'll be back in 30 on the PrepSpin game of the week. There's a look at it again from another angle.
Some things never change, like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment.
Here's the kick, and taken in by Boyle County up to the 15 and to the 23-yard line, and up into there. That's Hardwick, Isaiah Hardwick.
That was a collision, too. It looked like
Chris Duffy, I believe, was the young man, Chris Duffy.
Yeah, and Sean Gallagher got a little lick in there, too, by the way.
Yeah, we try to get all these players correct, don't we, Coach?
We
When
try.
We mess up a number. We don't have a spotter up here, so we do our own spotting, Coach.
We do our own spotting.
That was Chris Duffy for Boyle County, 23. So Reed Lanter, wideouts both sides. Try to call a game and be your own spotter, folks. That's all I got to say. Here is Lanter rolling to the right. Sets, throws, and it's a diving catch, and it's made.
Nah, he's out of bounds.
And they're ruling that he is out over there, but that was a great catch. And he's out of bounds.
Well, the two officials are having a little discussion.
It looked to me like he made a great catch. And
well, let's take a look at it.
Let's look at it, and that is, he was out.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
we'll go back and look.
Yates, Cameron Yates.
He's on the line, it looks like,
Yeah, they said he was on the line.
And he is.
Once again, a great call by the officials.
They're good at what they do.
2nd down and 10 for Boyle Catholic trying to get back in this thing. They need another stop here. 2nd down, and here's a reverse to
again.
Bartleson. He's at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be tackled at the 29-yard line. Making the stop there is Callahan. And who else you see over there, Coach?
No, I'm watching Reese Smith against Jackson Klein, and they're battling it. I mean, seriously, man-to-man, hand-to-hand. Yeah. Reese Smith is blocking, and Callahan's trying to fight through that block to make that tackle.
That was a good job by Callahan to get through all those guys.
Yeah, pretty
3rd and about 4 for Boyle. 20-7. 3rd down. Lanter gives and hitting the backfield, and he's got the first down, and that's going to be Saka. Saka gets up to the 36-yard line, and a first down by Andrew Saka.
Yeah, Emnett made that tackle, Gary, and I'm telling you what, they missed the tackle in the backfield and would have forced a punt.
Yeah, exactly, Coach. Instead, it's 1st and 10 at the 37. Andrew Sacco in the backfield. Lanter fakes to him, throws, and it's going to be caught by Drew Baker. He's going to take it to the 48. There is a penalty marker down in the line of in the area of the offensive line.
Yeah, it's right there on the line of scrimmage, it looked like.
Drew Baker made the catch. He has the touchdown catch for Boyle here in this game, and there's a penalty marker down. I think it's going to be against Boyle County.
Didn't see anything on that. Oh, I know what it was. It was a receiver downfield. Did they call legal receiver downfield?
He touched his head.
Yeah, number 72 he wandered downfield a little too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 72 for Boyle County was eased his way downfield a little bit too far. I thought he was a receiver tonight.
So that'll be
Caleb
against
Emerson.
Boyle. Take them back. It'll be 1st and 15 back at the 32-yard line. They've got to get up to the 47 for a first down.
It's a big series for Catholic.
Reed Lanter. He sends Landon Bartleson in motion away from us. He sets up as a receiver out to the far side. Lanter back, rolling left, sets, throws, and it's off of Reese Smith, and it's almost intercepted. And it's a great job there by Luke Powell, but he can't stay in bounds, but he does a good job of hustling after the ball, brings up 2nd down. And that's the first time we've really seen the cast. And now the official's going to look at that cast, and he's going to look at something else. He's going to make Reese Smith go to the sideline.
Yeah, they're not happy with something they're seeing with that.
It's the first time in the game we've really seen that cast come into play for Reese Smith. He's caught everything else, has the big touchdown catch.
Yeah. Lexington Catholic, the people on top, hope they noticed that when they put that man in motion across, nobody covered the man that came out in motion at all. He was zero covered.
Reed Lanter rolling left. Lanter sets, throws, and it's caught.
First down.
Riley Colwick up to the 50-yard line. First down.
That was a big-time throw, Gary. Big-time throw, right on a rope. Really nice throw.
That's why they like Reed Lanter. The colleges do, Coach. Only a junior, and that's why they like Riley Colwick.
Colwick ran his route, and Lee Lanter anticipated the cut and just zipped it in there on a rope.
We said in the pregame before this game that Riley Colwick would be big tonight. He has been. A couple of big catches. At the midfield stripe. Handoff to Bartleson. Bartleson going left. Callahan tries to stack him, and he's to the 43 and knocked backwards there. Holthouse and company.
Wow, again, Azarius Roller, another good block on the outside out there. The Lexington Catholic's defensive backs are trying to come up and make those tackles, but they're getting blocked.
Coming up, the Roberts Insurance halftime report. Bob Roberts Insurance over on Main Street in Richmond, Kentucky. Bob Roberts, they've been in business over 40 years. We have the Bob Roberts halftime report coming up. Here's a handoff, Bartleson on delay, and he cannot break that tackle, and that's a good stop there. And making the play there for the Knights was John Martin Sims, the linebacker.
How about that? That was awesome. Good job coming up making that one. This is another big down here.
Stayed with that ankle, didn't he?
He did.
John Martin Sims, 3rd down and 3 at the 43-yard line. 7:20 to go in the first half. Boyle County Rebels 20, Lexington Catholic Knights 7 here. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, William Warfield here on PrepSpin. Motion to the near side by Colwick. Here's a handoff to Colwick. Left side, he's got the first down and more. Down to the 30-yard line. 20, Riley Colwick making the play defensively there for the Knights defense is Luke Powell.
Again, I don't see any effort to correct what's happening out there in the corners. And I think they're going to correct it right now. If Lexington Catholic calls it, I would expect them to call a timeout and try to get this straight, because it's 7 minutes to go in this half.
Boyle County up by a couple of scores, 20-7. 7:01 to go in the first half at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Good crowd in here tonight.
Very good crowd, both sides.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have our UFOs, and you make the call. And hit hard and knocked backwards on a good play by the Knights defense. And Tanner, that was Bartleson, not Tanner Crawford. That was 24, Landon Bartleson, and he was hit immediately in the backfield. Let's see who hits him over here. Emnett helped out.
Bam! Yeah. That's Emnett on
there. Man, number 8. Yeah. Brandon Emnett, 6'2". Colleges, where are you? You need to get on this kid. He's a football player. He'll hit you.
He'll hit you in the mouth.
He'll hit you. Reed Lanter rolling to the right, sets and throws. It's caught, and it's going to be Shepperson, and he is down to the 18-yard line. First down.
Lanter is putting on a show right now. He really is.
What's his numbers, Coach? You got the I know his numbers got to be spectacular. He was early in the game. He was 5 for 5.
Yeah, he's right now. They said 6 for 8 for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think that's not including that one probably.
Reed Lanter gives to Bartleson, right side. He's down inside 66. The 10, and Bartleson's going to be run out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him at. And they mark him at the, I don't know where the official is over there. I think the 9, Coach.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. Ned Stevens, the senior defensive or offensive tackle for Boyle County, 6'1", 250 pounds, curled around and sealed that edge and allowed him to get outside. I said we were going to talk a little bit about the offensive line, and I'm telling you, they're doing a job right now.
Reed Lanter rolls to the left, sets and throws, and it's a touchdown, Boyle County.
48.
Yep, and that's going to be Roller, the tight end.
Tight end's open.
He was wide open.
Yeah, he came across the field again and just got in that little dead area there. And, wow.
So Boyle County, Lanter hooks up for his third touchdown pass tonight.
And that was a really good fake, by the way, by the quarterback that time, Lanter.
Smith, Baker, and now Roller. 3 different guys have caught touchdowns tonight for Boyle.
Yeah, he's spreading it out and just doing a heck of a job. This game is going to get out of hand for Lexington Catholic. They need to get something in his next 6 minutes. They need to get another score.
Jackson Smith comes in for that extra point. And Lanter to hold. And placement down, and the kick is up, and it is going to be good. 27-7, the Rebels of Boyle County. 6:09 to go in the first half. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
Equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
I wore braces as a teen, didn't wear my retainer, and now my teeth are crooked again.
Introducing Convenience Invisalign by Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner.
Why would you trust your smile to one of those online do-it-yourself kits?
As top 1% providers, we can transform your smile in the safest, fastest, and most affordable way possible. Our goal is to make your dream smile a reality. Schedule your 3D scan today.
Just putting on a show, Gary Ball.
Yep. Jackson Smith sent to kick off and kicks it to the far side, and it's going to be taken in by Schnurr. He's up to the 20. He's to the 30. Still on his feet to the 40, and nice return there by Lexington Catholic, and that's Nathan Schnurr.
Yeah, old Schnurr, he has no fear. I tell you, he's one of those guys that are just he's gonna run like crazy. We got a flag on the play, way back on the 22-yard line. Blocking the back again, Gary. Boy, they didn't need that, did they?
They did not. 6 minutes to go in the first half, and they're down 27-7 to Boyle County. Boyle County came in 7-0, ranked number 1 in the state in 3A. Lexington Catholic 5-2, losses to Highlands and DeSales, 2 powerhouses, and they're ranked 7th in 3A.
Come on, it's Lexington. Bo, the Knights need to get something going here.
Bo Allen.
Hop step.
Gives to Ryan Nichols right up the gut, and Nichols running hard up to the 24-yard line, about a yard, maybe the 25, close to the first down. I tell you, all of a sudden they found something with Ryan Nichols, haven't they? Last time he ran the ball, 57-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, he's being a bright spot. He's definitely a bright spot for this football team. And, you know, when they bring in Keith Brinkman, too, back there, he's a good runner.
Bo Allen. Brinkman split to the right. Ryan Nichols to the left. And Bo Allen's changing the play at the line of scrimmage, second. And they only need about a half a yard, Coach, for the first down.
They need to be careful here and get this thing going. They're taking too long.
Bo Allen gives now Nichols, and he's got the first down up to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I like the way he runs, too. He gets those shoulders down and really pushes his way through on that play. Again, another really nice block out there by Sammy Vaughn, buddy. Sam did a nice job, too. So, yeah, we're featuring some offensive linemen tonight.
Yeah, Nichols with the first down, and helping out on that play was Roller.
Doing that kind of like a cover 2, but they're rolled up this time. They're rolled to the twin side on the right.
Bo Allen gives now to Nichols up the gut, and he dives up to the 30. So pick up about 3, maybe 4. And helping out on that play is second down and 6. And the play was made by Roller.
Yeah, and Greg Rabini, I guess is his name. Rabini came up there and helped on that tackle.
So
Then trips this time. Look at the trips. This first time they've had wide trips out here with a one-on-one coverage on the backside. Safety is favoring that side. Now he's moving to the middle.
Powell goes in motion away from us up here in the press box. He fires it over the far side, and he's got the catch, and I believe that's going to be Corbett, and he gets very little yardage, maybe about 3.
Yeah, he got that on his own, too. Fought his way through that. A Catholic is looking for something here. They're playing a little cat and mouse. They ran a quick screen. We call it a quick screen, controlled by the defense out there. But when they put that back in motion, that safety is moving over with that guy going in motion. They might be able to isolate somebody on the back side or the front side here.
3rd down and about 5. 3:40 to go in the first half. 27-7. Boyle County, the #1 team in the state, on top of Lexington Catholic. 3rd down. Bo Allen triples receivers to the bottom, single to the top. Bo Allen looking right. Pump fakes, fires it over the middle. He's got Schnurr. Schnurr's got the catch and the first down to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of about 20 yards.
Okay, watch Bo Allen. We see a replay here. Watch his eyes. Watch him look to the outside first. Look to the outside. That pulled that man over a little bit. Then he hit that post pattern. They run that really, really well.
Pickup of 20 to the 44-yard line.
Some subs just came in for Boyle County here in the secondary.
Twins split to the top, triple receivers to the bottom. Bo Allen.
Empty backfield, buddy.
Empty backfield, as Coach said. Here's pressure from the backside, and he is going to be sacked at midfield. You got to get rid of that one, Bo. Just throw the ball. Get rid of it.
Yeah, he's getting that pressure, and he's having trouble overcoming that pressure.
Yeah, getting on top of him, and, Coach, that was Will McDaniel.
Yep. Yeah, that was a really good defensive job that time. They're just when they're getting a really good, good drive going, they get these big losses.
2nd down and about 18.
A-gaps are covered again.
Bo Allen gives now to Nichols up the gun, and he's running hard to the 40, down to the 37-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. Now it'll be a 3rd and manageable situation for the Knights. 3rd and short with that big 15-yard run there by Nichols.
Yeah, he dropped his shoulder on looked like Marquise Kinley.
Coach, we got to find out the stats on Nichols. He had a 57-yard touchdown run. He's probably close to about 90 yards or 100 yards.
Right after this play.
Okay, 3rd down. Bo Allen's changing the play, and he's got, it looks like Brinkman's in the backfield now, Coach.
92 yards, Gary. He's 92 yards.
I knew he was close.
7 carries.
7 carries, 92 yards.
And a touchdown.
And we're going to have a timeout called by Lexington Catholic as Brinkman came in the backfield on his 3rd and 3. Big 3rd and 3 when we come back. It's Boyle 27, Lexington Catholic 7 here. 1:43 in this first half on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
Bo Allen keeps it himself. He's got the dives forward. Ball comes out. It's loose. And they said that he was down. Yeah, first down. As he got the first down, they said he was down by contact, didn't they, Coach?
Yeah, I think so. The coaches are really, really upset over there in Boyle. Let's take a look at this in replay, and let's make a decision on this. There he goes. It was hard to tell on that.
I think the ground did cause a fumble.
Here we go.
Yeah, he was down, Coach. His
knee-
knees, both knees were down.
Yeah, he still had possession when his knee hit,
Yeah,
looks like.
down by contact.
It was pretty loose in his hand, though. I mean,
It should be first down if they give him the.
No, they're not giving it to him.
Yeah, no, they're not giving the mark. It should be so just short of the first down. Are they going to measure that? Nope. 4th and inches. Minute 34 to go in the first half. Boyle 27, Lexington 7.
Okay, here again. You know, a lot of old-fashioned football people don't like this when you're 4th and inches and you're still in the shotgun. You're still in the shotgun. That's tough, I'm telling you. You're going to walk up under center.
Now he's going to go up under his center. Take the snap, and he's going to dive forward for the first down. He got 2 out of it. First down to the 32.
Weren't you glad to see that?
Yeah, good blocking up there up front. And I tell you who did a good job, Coach. 52 did a really good job.
Yeah, he drove it. The offensive line, the goal is an offensive line when you're in those inches or on the goal line, is you try to score. If the offensive line can get across the line with their hips, you know you got the first down. That's the key.
Another timeout called, and a minute 20 to go in the first half. Lexington Catholic trying to get some more points here. We have a player shaking up there for Boyle County. And looks like number 40, Caleb Holderman, shaken up down on the field for the Boyle County Rebels is why we had the timeout.
Hope he's okay.
27-7, and we got some great guests coming up at halftime, starting with UFOs by Coach Meehan. UFOs Unheralded Football Overachievers, and you make the call. They're very going to be short and sweet tonight, and then we got a special guest. Ben Meehan is going to join me.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Gary's going to interview him. I talk to him all the time, so you know. But let me tell you about these UFOs. I'm getting some really good feedback on these UFOs.
Yes.
And here's why. Those of you who make the UFO or know these people, make sure you tell them that you appreciate what you hear about them. Because these are the people that make these programs go. And they're not always ones that get a lot of credit for what they do.
Keith Brinkman is in the backfield at running back. He's going to flank to the left of Bo Allen. And what's Bo Allen's numbers so far in the game, Coach? I know I keep asking you, but I don't have a stat monitor. You got them on your phone there, so we got to refer to Coach's phone to get statistics. A minute 18 in this first half, 27-7. Bo Allen looking, and he's back in the pocket. Fires it down the right side to Schnurr. Schnurr under it, and there's going to be contact and no flag.
Oh, that's not a good call at all. That's not a good call. Bo was only 2 for 12, maybe 3 for 12 in this game. And that's one of those plays. Watch this defender get in his face and push him. Never even turned around for the ball. Yeah.
Yep, that was interference.
Oh, no question about it.
Not called, so Boyle County will take a good break there.
A
Second
huge
down,
break.
a huge break, because that would have given Catholic a first down. At the 32, Bo Allen back to pass. He's looking, he's going to tuck it. He's going to be chased and run out of bounds. Let's see what they mark him at about the 20. Hustling. I tell you, that was a good hustle there by Will McDaniel.
It was. Will got over there, thank goodness, because Bo turned that corner.
If McDaniel doesn't make that play, I think that possibly is a touchdown.
Yeah, they're not known for his blazing speed, but he's a deception runner too.
58 seconds in the first half, and pickup of 7. Third down at about 2 for the Knights, and they need a score in the worst way to cut this to 2 scores before halftime. It's 27-7. Boyle, Bo Allen gives up the gut to the 20. Nichols to the 15. He's to the 10 and run out at the – who got over there? That was Reese Smith. Reese Smith hustled over there and got him at the 8-yard line. First and goal for the Knights.
It's amazing that Reese can make those tackles with his hand all bandaged up like that. He used the other hand. It's like a wrestler.
So it'll be first down and goal at the 8-yard line. Triple receivers to the left, and Corbett is to the right. And no gain there, but maybe a yard or so. And a lot of the Lexington Catholic, a lot of O's and ahs because they're kind of questioning the call. Run right up the middle with just down to 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Coming up, our Roberts Insurance halftime report. Thanks to Bob Roberts Insurance over in Richmond, Kentucky on Main Street. Bo Allen, and let's see what the call is here. It's going to be timeout as Boyle gets a timeout before Catholic's play takes place.
They didn't like that, did they? They didn't like what they saw out there with the way that was lined up.
24 seconds in the first half. Boyle County 27, Lexington Catholic 7. They have it at the 7-yard line of Boyle County. We'll keep it right here, Coach. And, of course, big games tonight going on around the area. And big game next week is going to be Henry Clay at home against Douglas, Coach.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. We're going to do that on PrepSpin, and looking forward to all these games. Boy, we got some battles coming in the end of the year. Gary, first downs are 15 first downs to 7 for Lexington Catholic. Boyle has 15, but look at the rushing yards. 211 yards for Boyle County and 136 yards passing. Lexington Catholic's keeping up with them rushing.
Yeah.
But passing, they just only.
How many rushing yards for Catholic?
166, but only 27 yards passing.
Can you all give a thanks to Wesley Pike? He's the one that built our platform down there for our camera.
Yeah. And, of course, we want to thank Wesley Pike for building the platform down there in the end zone for our camera. Thanks to Wesley Pike.
And he's a Boyle County guy.
Yeah. Stepping in there and helping the Catholic.
Helping the old PrepSpin up.
And so they've got back split in the backfield. Bo Allen, Brinkman's to his left. And he gets to Roomba, and he's hit hard at the 5, and ball comes out. And let's see, Boylston, they have the recovery, and they do. Fumble, and Boyle's got the ball.
I don't know. If we see that again, it looks like 48 was the one that made the lick. Oh, he's swinging that ball out, yeah. 48 with the lick.
That's right. That's Roller.
Man, he hit him hard. That's one of those high school tackles that you teach. You put that shoulder pad right on the football and knocked it loose.
So big fumble recovery here with 18 seconds to go. They have it at the 4-yard line with 18 seconds. And see what Lanter is going to take a knee. So Reed Lanter is going to take a knee, and clock is going to wind down. That's going to do it for the first half. And boy, missed opportunity there for Catholic, Coach.
They had 2 missed opportunities. They had one down at the 10-yard line, and now that one. A fumble right inside the 5-yard line, it looked like. Here it is again. Watch this hit. Just a beautiful tackle.
Big hit by Roller. We'll be back with halftime, the UFOs, the Bob Roberts Insurance halftime report coming up here at Lexington Catholic. It is 27-7 Boyle County on top of Lexington Catholic. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
The 100% Black Angus Betty Burger with hot, fresh, hand-cut fries. Only $4.99 at Double Dogs. And for a limited time, add a regular soft drink or tea for only 79 cents. Every day from 11 to 4 at Double Dogs.
Did you know, in addition to education assistance, UPS now provides housing for qualified employees through the UPS Kentucky Living Options and Opportunities Path, also known as UPS Kentucky Loop. You can work part-time in Louisville, go to school at Jefferson Community and Technical College, and receive housing for up to 2 years. Earn a degree or learn a trade. It's up to you. Loop benefits are available to those who live outside the Louisville metro area, whether you're just starting college or going back to school. It's time to get in the loop. For more information, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today or visit kyortho.com.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back to Lexington Catholic High School. Beautiful night for football here with the score at halftime is the Boyle County Rebels 27 and the Lexington Catholic Knights 7. Lexington Catholic has blown two great opportunities for scores. Had a questionable call earlier in the game. We'll talk about, in a minute, we'll talk about our rules of the game. But first we're going to start off with our UFOs. This is something we do every week and it's become very popular. UFO stands for Unheralded Football Overachievers. This halftime is sponsored by Bob Roberts Insurance, one of the companies that has sponsored PrepSpin for years, Gary.
Yes, they have a great sponsor.
Job.
Yeah.
Super job. Okay, we're going to do our UFOs first. First, we're going to start with Boyle County. When I talked to Coach Smith, he's one of those guys that get back to you right away. And he said that he wanted to name the managers for Boyle County High School as his UFO, Unheralded Football Overachievers. Joseph Little, Emily Cottle, and Ellery Shields were the names that he gave me. These three students are seniors and have been in the Rebel program for at least 3 years. He said they hustle to practice before the players arrive and stay long after practice is over. They have many other duties and always get them done to perfection. In Coach Smith's own words, Joseph, Emily, and Ellery have been outstanding in the commitment and dedication to our program. We're fortunate to have them in the football program. Next, for Lexington Catholic, UFO is Leslie Hinkle. Leslie handles many important administrative and supportive roles that make up the Knights' successful football program. Coach Smith, also another Coach Smith, Coach Nigel Smith, says so much is done by her that people never see. Coach Smith said in his words, Leslie is vital to the football program. We have an extra special UFO tonight also. I got this information from a parent who gave me the name of someone very special. This Lexington Half Imperial said that parents said that they would like to nominate Tyler Busen or Bussin, I'm not sure, as their UFO. Tyler is a junior receiver on the Lexington Catholic football team, but unfortunately he's seen almost no time on the football field during his high school career due to several injuries. After being out 2 years due to separate ACL injuries to his knee and related surgeries and rehabilitation, Tyler started his first junior varsity football game a couple weeks ago and caught a pass for a touchdown. But on the very next drive, he tore his ACL of his other knee, so he's out for the season. It's heartbreaking for his family, friends, and teammates, but Tyler has been strong and maintained a good attitude throughout. The Lexington Catholic football team wore Lexington Catholic T-shirts to school today with Tyler's name and numbers on his back to support him. He's a great kid and deserves to be recognized. This is one of those tough luck stories where a fine young man, a fine football player, who basically just had some tough luck with an injury and it knocked him out for the season. Gary, we're going to really quickly go to our rule of the game that we do every this week to clear off things. We're going to define something today. We're going to define what we call a defenseless player. It's different in the pros, and it's different in college. A defenseless player is any player who, because of his physical position or focus of concentration, is especially vulnerable to injury. Excuse me. It's also any player sliding face first is protected. Any player obviously out of the play or not near the runner is obviously protected. Also, any player receives a blindside block not first instituted with open hands, which is a really interesting rule.
Yes, sir.
A runner in a group of a defender, in the grasp of a defender whose forward, excuse me, whose forward progress has obviously been stopped is also a defenseless player. All right, Gary Ball, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Okay.
To interview my son, and I've got my family back here, all three of my sons and my grandson.
And Ben Meehan is one of those sons, and Ben's joined us, former quarterback. And Ben, we got to ask you, from what you've seen out here from Boyle County and Catholic, how do these teams stack up with, say, your teams at Dunbar?
Well, I got to say, I don't want to say we started the spread offense, but we were one of the first teams to really spread things out, go one back, no backs, and now it's just propelled into what you see now. It's just fun to watch. It's no longer 3 yards in a cloud of dust. It's, spread them out, throw it 30 yards, and it's exciting, and the fans get into it, so it's fun to watch.
Boyle County is a team, they won the state championship last year, and Catholics won state titles, but Boyle County's, their defense is just very steady. I mean, all their guys know how to tackle, they wrap up, and I think Catholic's having a tough time with their defense.
Yeah, they are. They are. But we were watching, it's fun. A lot of times people just watch the plays and they watch the skill positions, but we were paying attention to the offensive lines and the linebackers.
Yeah.
And they're really coming up making plays, and they're pancaking blockers. So it's really fun to watch today.
Ben, we're talking with Ben Meehan. Tell us what you're doing now and what's your role.
So I work as a medical coordinator for special operations out in Hawaii. So we oversee the entire Pacific region. So if you look at a map, we pretty much see everything from Hawaii out towards the Pacific. So it's a huge geographic region. We oversee 32 countries, and our guys, they go out and they do operations, and I make sure that all the they're covered medically.
Yeah, you're considered without question, without doubt. Of course, Dougie Allen, you had Dougie as a receiver. He used to work with me on radio, as you know, back in the day. You had him and some other great receivers there at Dunbar. But as you look back on your Dunbar career, who are some of the guys that really stand out to you for some of the other teams that you played against, even though you guys had a lot of success?
Well, we played against – actually, I played against Nigel Smith, one of the coach. Yeah, so he was one of the guys that played against he played at Bryan Station, I believe. And, he was great. Trey Moore played at Bryan Station. Also, we had Dougie, obviously. I played against Shane Boyd.
Yep.
And he was a sophomore. And I remember we were watching film, we were scouting, and our Cisco Bryant was the defensive back coach, and he said, hey, you guys got to watch out for this sophomore. This guy, Shane Boyd, that guy can throw it a mile. And we got out there, and he could throw it a mile.
Do you think that Lexington football, I mean, Douglas is really good this year. I think you were able to watch some of that game last week on PrepSpin when you were in Hawaii with your new job. But Douglas is obviously the cream of the crop in Lexington this year. But what do you think about the overall state of football in Lexington?
It's coming up, and you guys are doing a great job letting people around the world watch it, because I wouldn't know that except, reading the paper on Saturdays. But
no, you wouldn't catch it on Saturday. It'd be Sunday, because the Herald Leader now is so late with their deadlines. They don't even get the scores.
I didn't know
Sunday,
that. But yeah, when I was coming up and even beyond, it was Louisville football, Northern Kentucky, and then of course Eastern Kentucky had good football, and Lexington there was a lot of baseball. But now it seems like Lexington football is just coming up, and my dad, he keeps me up to date on all. And Henry Clay's good every year, and Lafayette had a few good years.
They did.
So it's great to know that now there's a big emphasis now on football in the city of Lexington. It makes me proud.
I'm going to bring up a memory that's not going to be that great for you right now.
Right.
Okay, because I'm a Boone County grad.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't know that. I'm going to take the headphones off now and go away.
A Boone County grad. Well, they've fallen on hard times, as you know. They haven't been very good the last several years. We don't have Sean Alexander anymore. Yeah. But when you played for Dunbar, you guys had some great success. But tell us about some of the most memorable games that you had maybe with Boone County.
Oh, geez. So my sophomore year, we made the playoffs for one of the first times. And, you know, they were tough that year, but that got us, we got the taste in our mouth of winning and going to the playoffs. The next year, I think we played Boone County again, and that was a hard, tough game. And we had a goal line. That was one of the proudest moments because we had a goal line stand against Boone County, who was power football, and they came down and they couldn't punch it in. That was a fun game. I remember there were fans running onto the field, and one of our coaches was throwing guys off the field so that we wouldn't get 15-yard penalties. Yeah. Boone County, they were just a tough, hard-nosed, and that's what they were known for, is just being tough. You had to really, buckle your chin strap up because you were going to get hit.
Is there one game that you played in high school when you were at Dunbar that sticks out because you were such a good passer, a good runner, and you played defense too at Dunbar? So tell us maybe the one of the biggest games that sticks out in your mind.
We played Tate's Creek my senior year. Tate's Creek, they were really good too. And there was an incident that happened that maybe we can go into another time, but they did some stuff to our field the night before. There's a little vandalism going on.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. But that really got us hyped. That's the locker room materials, stuff you talk about. And we went out and just put up a bunch of points, but it wasn't a blowout at all. I mean, they were in the game the whole time. We were going back and forth. I put up some decent numbers that game. And came down on defense, had an intercept, a couple pass breakups. So I think that game, just because of the implications of, winning the city title, going to the playoffs, and the score, it was close. It was just a fun atmosphere. It's what you think about in high school football. It's just a great atmosphere.
Do you miss it?
I do. Especially when you come out here and you hear the band playing and the cheerleaders and the fans.
Tonight was homecoming. We saw the pretty homecoming queens out there, and the girls winning whatever you call it, queen and runner up and all that.
And you see the guys who are actually in the game and they're in the homecoming.
Bo Allen was the quarterback. He struggled in the first half because they've dropped a lot of passes.
Hey, that guy can play. Yeah. He throws a nice ball.
Yeah, they've dropped a lot of his passes, but that's not his fault. But we're talking, of course, with Ben Meehan, played at Dunbar. Then you went on to West Virginia.
Right.
Tell us about your experience there.
Well, so it's tough when you go from, the big fish, and then you go to a big pond and you're the small fish, but it's a great experience. I played against some great guys. We played back in the Big East when Miami and Virginia Tech were still in the Big East, and Pitt and Syracuse. So just the overall experience of playing on that stage in front of 70,000 people, it's really fun. I mean, it's a college football on Saturdays is a great experience too.
Kentucky this year, I'm telling you, Ben, they not only have a good team, they have a team that legitimately looks like an SEC team.
Yeah, and they contend every single week. They're winning now, and it's tough for me, I'll tell you, Gary, because I got to wake up at 5:55 in the morning because the game started at 6 a.m. in Hawaii. But I'm getting up because I'm a true blue fan. Yeah. So I'm getting up and watching the games, and they're fun to watch. They fly around, and the running back, he's awesome. Benny, he's fun to watch too. It's a great atmosphere now in Lexington. I want to come back to a game.
Yeah, we need to get you back here more, and we're talking with Ben Meehan here at halftime and looking at some stats here. You're no quarterback, so what I'm talking about, even though Bo Allen's 2 of 12, we know that 4 or 5 of those have been dropped.
Oh yeah.
So, but the quarterback for Reed Lanter for Boyle, 8 of 10.
Hey, that guy, he's fun. I haven't seen him play yet, but he's fun to watch too. He runs around, he throws the ball on the run, he puts it on the money. Got some great receivers.
He's only a junior. Bo Allen's a junior. So the Reed Lanter kid from Boyle, I think the last I heard was he's being recruited by Louisville, Cincinnati. I think teams like that are taking a real strong look at him.
He keeps playing like he's playing tonight, and there's going to be a lot more teams taking a look at him.
What do you think second half here? What do you think Catholic can do? Or
Catholic's going to have to make some adjustments, and I think they will. They have a great coaching staff. They're going to have to come out, change a few things up. We were also talking that they're not containing the ends. I think that they're running.
Your dad was
did
going
he say
crazy.
The same thing?
He was going crazy about they're not the ends.
Yeah, I said, watch this. They're gonna run a sweep. They're gonna run to the outside, and they are. So I think they're gonna make those adjustments. Another thing I want to say, I think they have monitors. Are they watching? You're on the sideline here. They have monitors. I think they're making in-game adjustments too. We're watching. You see under the
Yeah, I do see those.
Yeah, so I think they're making in-game adjustments.
So PrepSpin can be added as a asset for Boyle County for recruiting.
I think they're going to make some adjustments, and
Not
it's going to be a
recruiting,
great
you know what I
signal.
mean,
Yeah.
for filming,
Yeah.
for camera. Well, it was great talking with you, Ben. Appreciate your time.
Thanks
and
for having me on. This is awesome.
Good job.
Hey, you guys do. I want to say you guys do absolutely great work. It's high definition.
That guy to your left there makes it look like this.
It's unbelievable when I'm sitting and I'm on Friday watching the game from my house in Hawaii, and it's high definition.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you're really watching a D1 game.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
it's 1080p, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's higher definition than the ESPN. They're 740. So,
geez,
well,
no question.
great stuff. Looking forward to the second half, and we appreciate you talking with us here.
It's great.
At
Thanks
halftime.
for having me
Thank you.
on.
Thanks
All right,
again,
thank
Ben.
you.
Ben Meehan, of course, son of the coach Mike Meehan. Great job here. We'll be back here at halftime or start of the second half. Lexington Catholic and Boyle County. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Ready.
We're back here, and Trey Woody set to kick off, and Landon Bartleson back deep. Here comes the kick, and it's going to drive Bartleson back, and he's going to scoop it at the 5, comes out to the 10, and Bartleson is going to be pulled down.
Nice job.
On a nice tackle, Coach. Who was that made that play there for
it was
the
20, looked like 25?
Made that play there for the Knights.
Big time. Here
Ryan Nichols. Let's see who made that play. Now 29,
29,
Coach.
yeah.
And that is Cameron Coulter.
Nice job.
Boy, he made a nice play, didn't he?
Yep. Gary, Bryan Station is ahead of Henry Clay 12-10 at halftime.
Well, that could change.
At any time with Henry Clay's speed. Those Jackson kids on the outside. Woo.
That was an interesting return by Boyle. They started up at about the 20. When the ball was kicked, they ran back like they knew, and then they picked the ball up in the end zone or close to the end zone, and Bartleson was stopped.
It looked like he stepped on the line to me.
It did to me too as well, Coach. And quarterback Lanner rolling to the left. Lanner. And he is going to be hemmed in and stopped right there at the 9-yard line there, pickup of about a yard.
Yeah, Lanner saw the hit coming and said, no, I'm going to bail out of this one. I don't need to do that. I'm going to live another day.
Thanks to Ben Meehan for joining us at halftime. Good stuff there by Ben Meehan. He still looks like he could play, Coach.
He looks like he can play. He does.
He could definitely play at Dunbar. One of the best quarterbacks to come out of the city. Under center, Lanner.
He bobbled that snap.
He did bobble. It gets it to Lanner and to Bartleson, and Landon is going to be hit.
31.
And Bartleson is stacked up there, and a good play there by
Sims.
John Martin Sims, a linebacker.
Woo, nice job. Sims coming up there and making that tackle.
3rd and 11. That's a good play. So Lexington Catholic trying to start the second half off much better than they did the first half when they were down 20-0. Reed Lanter rolling left. Lanter setting, throwing, and Reed Smith dives, and it's going to be incomplete as it hit the ground as he trapped it, and it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to bring up a punting situation for Boyle County.
Luke Powell had nice coverage on that play. Lexington Catholic changed their look a little bit, but they're still running spies out there. They're still running somebody spying on the running back. good call on the official. Dropped the ball.
Yep. So they'll be punting, and Jackson Smith from his own end zone. So Catholic will have good field position with any kind of return at all, Coach.
Got a 9th grader punting with his feet in the middle of the end zone.
Stir and Neuer back deep.
A little bit of pressure.
Here's the punt, and it's going to be Schnurr watching it bounce away from him. And
somebody
midfield, and Boyle County said it was touched. And let's see what the call is here. And it is Boyle County ball. It went off the leg of a Catholic player.
All right, boy, we're going to get a good look at this. Let's get a good look at this in slow motion.
Bounces at the 38.
Snare backs away from it.
Trying to get away from it.
Oh, it did.
Young man right there kicked it.
Yep, it did. Hit one of the Lexington Catholic's feet.
Yep. So Boyle County will have the ball at midfield.
Oh, boy, what another terrible break for Lexington Catholic.
So the Rebels will take it. Triple receivers out to the bottom, twins to the near side. Reese Smith goes in motion. Reed Lander gives to Reese Smith. He's going to pass it. Reese Smith comes back to the near side. Reese Smith at the line of scrimmage being chased, and he's going to get about 5, maybe 6 yards where he's run out of bounds.
Coach, he's really fast, Gary. He broke out. I thought that they had him pinned there, and he broke outside the tackle.
Yeah,
Excellent speed.
Got about 6 yards out of that, Coach. 2nd down and 4. 10 minutes and 42 seconds to go in this third quarter with Boyle on top, 27-7.
It looked like he was trying to throw the ball back to Lanter, but Lanter was quite covered.
Reed Lanter gives to Tanner Crawford. He's down in the line. 40, driving his legs down to the 38-yard line, knocked backwards there by a host of Knights.
Yeah, there's
Tanner
3 or 4
Crawford.
people in on that.
Yeah, helping out on it. The first guy in there was Chandler Caudle.
Pretty good job. They've got some serious running backs, I'll tell you.
First down at the 38 for Boyle County. 10.5 minutes in the third quarter. 27-7, Boyle County leads the number 1 ranked team in 3A. 6 classes in Kentucky. Bartleson, right side, trying to get it out, 35, and he's down to the 27. He's got the first down.
Wow, Joseph Archer for Lexington Catholic is doing every single thing he can to keep that ball inside him, but he is getting blocked. Bam.
Hemmed in there, and I tell you what, 66. Ned Stevens is doing a super job over there.
Drew Baker was a great block for Boyle County on that. Tight splits again, foot to foot.
1st and 10 at the 27. And handoff Bartleson. Bartleson to the 20. Bartleson. And he's going to be run out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Little arm tackling going on for Catholic. They need to lock those runners up.
We're in the third quarter at Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Boyle County on top of Lexington Catholic, 27-7. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan and William Warfield with Joe Allen and also Jack Haynes. Corey's also with us too.
Corey's up there too.
Here's the give to Reese Smith around the right side, and he's going to be tackled. But he's got the first down.
That was a spy coming out from the inside that made that tackle. Number 8 Emnett ran him down from the other side.
First down for the Rebels. Reese Smith going out with that cast on that left hand.
Yeah, he's having some problems. I'm sure that he's got some pain in there too. Tough young man.
He sure is. Tanner Crawford to the left of Reed Lanter. Colwick is out to the top. He comes in motion, and they give it back inside to Crawford, and he's going to take it down to the 5-6 yard line.
They're having their way with
their offensive line is just crushing right now.
They are. They've established the line of scrimmage 5 yards down the field every time. Really good job.
You got to credit that offensive line. The football is at the 7.
He might throw the ball here, 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Lanter gives now to Crawford, and he's got the first down as he gets down inside the 5-yard line to about the 4. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. 9:06 to go in the third quarter, Coach, and it's Boyle County can kind of blow this thing open with a touchdown here.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic did a super job of getting down there close and then fumbled the football, held them with a great defensive stand, but the punt got away and hit one of their legs, Catholic's legs, and Boyle County's taking it in from there.
Logan is out to the bottom, and they give to Crawford, and he is going to get in for the touchdown.
You got a hold, Gary. There's a hold.
Yeah, it's his 5th. If it stands, it'll be his 5th touchdown.
Now we had a hold on the defender. Number 10 was being held on the edge out there.
Lanter. He gave it to
65's got his arm holding.
Yep.
Running back's not happy about that. He said, "Oh man, I had my touchdown." Now they get a break. Lexington Catholic has a break here. Let's see what they can do with it.
First down and goal at the. They move the ball back to the 12-yard line. Here's a give to, and good hit there, and a give to Crawford. That's a good play there by Sammy Vaughn, double nickel.
Sammy Vaughn's going to be a college player, too. He's a big, strong, quick.
He is a big kid, 6'7", 270.
Boom, he beat the double team well. Yeah, nice job. And nice job of holding the edge out there, too, that time.
2nd down, 2nd and goal from the 14, 8 minutes, 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Boyle County's Lanter fakes, passes over the middle, and it's going to be dropped. Incomplete, as the intended receiver over there was Yates. Cameron Yates
was all over that, though. Mr. Snurr, Nathan Snurr, was all over that play.
So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 14. Catholic needs to hold them out of the end zone here, don't they, Coach?
Right. They don't need a touchdown, but that field goal kicker can kill you, too.
Lanter rolling to the left. Lanter's got time. Lanter, and he is going to be run out of bounds. And big Sammy Vaughn
big lineman, man.
Sammy Vaughn over there spinning him out at the 15-yard line, maybe the 16. So it'll be 4th down. And if you kick a field goal from here, it's for this kicker, we saw him kick a 53-yarder as an 8th grader. And it'd be 4th. And they're going to mark it down back at the 22, so it'll be a 32-yarder. This is a chip shot for this young man.
Well, they've been putting pressure. Lexington Catholic's pretty good at getting in there. Maybe a little pressure would help him here.
So Smith with the field goal from the 32-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. Got it in, and it's 30-7. The Rebels on top with 7:59 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com. We're back here at Lexington Catholic, and Smith, who just kicked a 32-yard field goal, kicks it, and it's going to go out. It doesn't go out of bounds. It's picked up by Catholic, and they're going to return it to the 30. That's Nathan Schnurr.
He had to pick that one up.
Trent Neuer had it.
Neuer, yeah, he had to pick that one up because if it stayed in bounds, they were down there ready to cover.
Free ball.
Yeah, big time free ball. You got that right.
7:57 to go in the third. Boyle County Rebels showing really good team speed tonight, Coach.
Yeah, but I call that a victory for Lexington Catholic after giving them the ball on about midfield.
Yeah.
On the botched kick thing and holding them to just a field goal. That's a victory. But they've got to score. They've had those dang turnovers kill them every year.
Bo Allen, Ryan Nichols had a great first half, 123 yards in the first half. And he had a touchdown, a run of 57 yards. So they have found their running back, Coach.
They found their running back. They need to.
Bo Allen from the 31-yard line. He gives to Nichols, and he is going to run it up to about the 33, pick up of a couple, 2nd down and 8. And on the hit there for the roller, I think was in there. Who else was in there, Coach?
This is a roller.
Yeah, roller. He makes just about every play for Boyle County.
He looks good. Really looks good.
He's a solid defensive linebacker. 48. 2nd down and 8 at the 32-yard line. Quarterback and Bo Allen back to pass. He's got time. Looks, throws. It's caught.
There you go.
Up to the 40-yard line, and it's caught by Corbett.
Yeah, he threaded the needle on that one. That was an excellent throw. Put a little zip on the ball, and Corbett was between two defensive backs and just put it right there. Big third down, Gary.
3rd down.
Woo.
Bo Allen gives to Nichols, and he's hit and dropped.
Fumble. They say he dropped the ball.
Is that another fumble by Catholic?
They said it was a fumble. 21 picked it up.
Drew Baker. He has a touchdown catch. 58 went right for the ball, didn't he?
Yep. Man, that was just.
Aaron Hatter went right for the ball, knocked it out, and Baker recovered it.
Their defense is outstanding tonight.
They have one of the best defenses that I've seen all year, Coach, and that includes Covington Catholic, includes Mayo.
Well, they go to the ball and they'll hit you.
Douglas. Boyle County looking to repeat this year in 3A, and I think they got a good shot from what I've seen tonight. Here's a reverse around the left side to the 30 and down to the 28-yard line.
That first guy's got to make that tackle. That was a better job, a much better job of setting the edge out there, but you got to make that tackle.
That was Kinley, Marquise Kinley, the ball carrier for Boyle County. First time McKinley, first time he carried the ball tonight, Kinley.
Lexington Catholic is in that same defense. They're running that three-man front.
Lanner rolling to the right. Lanner getting pressured, throws it, and nearly intercepted.
There we go. Pretty good job that time of penetration, especially a really good job of Emnett coming in there. I'll tell you what, we call his name a lot. Every game we do defensively, he is a absolute fantastic defensive football player.
He really is. We talk about the colleges and where are they, where they at, why they're not looking at this kid.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to get an eye on him.
So, Reed Lanter gives to Bartleson trying to get outside. Bartleson breaks a tackle and finally pulled down at the 22-yard line.
Guess who? Emnett again. Brennan Emnett is everywhere now, but he's running that spy look too. He's in there attacking that running back all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, Lexington Catholics come out playing defense in the second half.
3rd down, big 3rd down here, and movement by Catholic.
No. Doesn't do you any good. Hit yourself on the head, son. Got to concentrate.
What?
Orthodontics, $1,500 off.
Yeah, we did it. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line for Lanter. Gives back now to Bartleson down to the 10-yard line.
Another big run inside, right inside that defensive end.
Yep.
Right off tackle.
I want to remind you that, of course, Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, Dr. Durbin, Dr. Morris, and Dr. Garver, you can get $1,500 off with, if you mention PrepSpin, $1,500.
That's amazing. I'll tell you,
that's a gift.
That's somebody that really wants to help the people in this community.
5:06 here in the third quarter. Boyle trying to add to their 30-7 lead. Give back now to Crawford. Crawford, he's going to be stopped at the close to the marker, Coach.
Yep, that was a much better job in there of staying on the line of scrimmage and making the tackle. That again was John Martin Sims.
Tanner Crawford, who missed a bulk of this season with an injury, and has played now. They still don't think he's 100%, Coach.
No, it doesn't look.
Because
like
last year you had Batman and Robin, you had Crawford and you had Bartleson. I'm not so sure he's Batman right now.
Batman.
Here's the give left side, and that's going to be Colwick, and Colwick is all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he probably put his knee down a little bit before that, so maybe I'm guessing about the 2-yard line. So. Well, they can punch it in here because their running game hasn't been stopped yet.
First and goal for the Rebels. Lanter. Bartleson gets down low, and does he get in?
No,
Nope.
He got turned sideways. That
Yep.
was the problem. He got knocked sideways. Go ahead, Gary.
Just trying to see if I can see that replay. I want to know who made that stop. Here we go.
Clay Callahan was up in there. I know that.
Yeah, and 56, Justin Tackett.
They jumped that time, too. That'll be against Boyle, against the Rebels that time. Motion penalty.
3:48 to go in the third quarter.
Ball start. They tried to get out quick, but he got out too quick.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, move it to the 6. Second and goal from the 6-yard line.
Lexington Catholic would love to hold them to a field goal attempt again.
Crawford and Bartleson are in the backfield. Reed Lanter, and he's going to give to Reese Smith around the right side. Smith trying to cut it back inside, and he's run out of bounds. He's got speed, but that time he couldn't quite cut that corner, could he, Coach?
No, he couldn't quite cut the corner, and I think that shift confused Boyle kind of a little bit. The defensive line shifted over one man right before the ball was snapped, and if you watch it again, you'll see the quarterback kind of stumbled on that. I think it surprised him a little bit.
He gained about 2, 3rd down and 4. Lanter back to pass, throws it in the corner, and incomplete.
Gosh, don't give it up, man. This is the run. See him stumble and fall that time? He stumbled and fell, and I think there was a little confusion there.
That was Cameron Coulter. Boy, he really pursued him well, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So he overthrew that pass in the corner, and now they're holding him to another field goal. What if they could block this field goal?
Here comes another attempt by Jackson Smith. It'd be about a 21-yarder from the 11, right hash. And Lanter down, the kick is up, and it is going to be good. So 33-7 with 3:23. The lead is 26 for Boyle County. We'll be back here to Lexington Catholic. 3:23 in the third. Boyle County on top, 33-7 over Lexington Catholic.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons.
Hello, kid. That Smith kid's going to be heavily recruited. Here's the kick by Smith, taken in by Corbett at the 10, return to the 15, 20, and Corbett out to the 27, 28-yard line.
They take the Boyle County Rebels, they take pride in their coverage teams. They're coming down there hard. They close in exactly the way you're supposed to on the runner.
Yeah. They're so fundamentally sound. It's like having 11 little Marines out there running around.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I mean, you know, they're so fundamentally sound, and just they're sound tacklers or sound ball. I mean, sound blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Lexington Catholic's Bo Allen down by 26 here late in the third. Back to pass, steps up, fires, and it's going to be incomplete, and that's going to be a flag. That'll be interference. We had interference. That's a makeup call right there.
I think so too, but
it's a good call.
Yeah, I think he kind of got a hold of him right as he broke, as the ball was thrown in the air. That was a shot, though. I mean, Bo Allen threw a rifle shot that time.
It's going to be against Marquise Kenley.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young man that interfered earlier in this quarter. They didn't call it.
Yeah, he grabbed his arm. See, he grabbed his arm just as he was reaching for the ball. He pulled that front side arm down. So that was a close call too. But.
Takes it up to the 44-yard line. First down for Lexington Catholic and Bo Allen.
All right, Gary. They're running the empty backfield. They're working at trips to that side. Now the last time, they motioned back against it, and they had the tight end open down the middle. Let's see. You motion him? No, they're going to run it clean.
Back to pass. Bo Allen breaks out of it, rolls to the right, and Tommy Knopp now trying to help out his quarterback. And does he make – they say no, out of bounds. He didn't catch it, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out of bounds.
Tommy Knopp came back to the ball.
He was in trouble. That quarterback, Bo Allen was in trouble that time. He really.
Yeah, there's 87. He's wearing 87 tonight in honor of his friend, I believe, the UFO.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's clearly out of bounds. Second down and 10 for the Knights. Bo Allen checks out wristband. He's got Ryan Nichols flanking him in the backfield. Kicks that leg and gives the Nichols up the gut, and he's going to loses the ball. Picked up by big Sammy Vaughn. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So Sammy's going to have a carry in this game.
Yeah. Another fumble, though, there by Catholic.
Yeah, they're not holding on to the ball very well.
That's, what, 4 tonight? Or is that the third or fourth?
Third or fourth, yeah.
Third down, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third. Lexington Catholic and Boyle County. 33-7, Boyle on top.
Yeah, one of those fumbles was extremely costly because they would have had momentum carried in.
Triple receivers to the left for Bo Allen, twins to the near, back in the open backfield. Looks up, sets, throws, it's caught out of the backfield. Down to the 40, and Powell down to the 30, and to the 25, down to the 24-yard line. Good catch and run there by Luke Powell, the 5'9", 150-pound senior receiver.
Watch this little spin move right there. Great end zone look here. Watch a little spin move to get that extra 5 yards. He sees he's going to be tackled. Watch. Boop. Get that extra 5 yards on it.
Yeah, he's finally stopped there by Kenley, who had the pass interference call.
Opportunity's knocking, Gary.
And they have got to score and score in a hurry. 2:08 to go in the third quarter. Bo Allen, triple receiver, steps up in the pocket. Bo, and he's going to run it. He's down to the 15, cuts it out to the 10, the 5, Bo Allen, and he gets in. Does he get in? Touchdown.
Touchdown.
But there is, I believe, a flag down. Penalty marker down. See what the call is, Coach. As Bo Allen ran it in, and the call is going to be holding against Catholic.
Well, it had to be right down there on the outside. He's running the ball there. I didn't see any hold. They caught it on 4, but I didn't see the hold. Watch this. Slow it down. Number 4 right there, they called hold. I guess
he grabbed his jersey a little bit.
He kind of grabbed it a little bit, but he didn't really impede the guy.
So that'll take it down to the 15.
It's running, that tackle's really deep, look.
Bo Allen with triple receivers, fires it over the right side, caught by Snurr, and he's down to the 7-yard line. Tackle made by Kinley.
Caught that ball right off his ankles, didn't it? Really nice job. I'll tell you, he's got great hands.
Snurr came in, coach. 41 catches, 633 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, he makes the big catch.
One of the leading receivers in 3A. Minute 40 to go, clock running, 33-7. Catholic trying to cut into this 26-point lead. Will they go for 2 if they score, Coach? Here's Bo Allen.
Pretty early.
Bo Allen steps up, and Bo Allen, and he's tripped up at the 5-yard line on a nice play turned in there by Will McDaniel, the sophomore.
Will made a really nice play there because it looked like he was cleaning to go in. We got an injury, Lexington Catholic player down, Gary.
I think that's Mr. DeGraff, the young player injured for Catholic. Tell you what, if number 20, McDaniel, doesn't make that play, he might get in.
He might have gotten in there. But that brings up 3rd down, correct?
So we'll step out with an injured player down. 1:22 to go in the 3rd. Boyle County Rebels 33, Lexington Catholic Knights 7 here on PrepSpin.com.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today, or visit kyortho.com.
At Lexington.
Back here at Lexington Catholic, here after that brief injury timeout, the player's okay. Not hurt too bad. Gary, Scott County has bounced back after the defeat last week to Frederick Douglass, 53-8 over Dunbar.
Dunbar, how many games has Dunbar won? 2?
2.
Brinkman in the backfield with Bo Allen. 2nd down at the 6. Bo Allen throws it in the corner, and it's going to be it's going to say he was out of bounds. So Trent Neuer.
I don't think he held on to the ball anyway. It was a little deep. He threw that a little too deep that time. Threw for the pylon, but just overthrew him a little bit.
Jaguar Sanders, one of the coaches here at Catholic. Receivers coach. He's done a good job with these receivers.
He's done an amazing job. Bo Allen is 5 for 17 for 73 yards. That's it.
Yeah, but how many drops?
Yeah, but they've been quite a few. But he's overthrown some receivers too.
Yeah, he has. Receivers, Brinkman's to the left. Arumba's to the right. 3rd down at the 6. Bo Allen gives to Arumba. He gets down low, and he's down to the 2-yard line. So
yeah, they fumbled the ball last time they were down here, and Arumba did. And this is an opportunity to hit for them to punch it in the end zone right here. They've got to go for it. I mean, there's no question about that. Looks like the Boyle County Rebels brought in the heavy-duty guys. Gary.
4 yards getting on the play. 4th and goal from the 2.
They brought in the beef.
They sure did.
4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
A little I formation look here, under center with the quarterback.
Bo Allen under his center. Waiting for the snap. Rolls to the left. He's got a wide open receiver. Touchdown
Nice
as he
job,
throws it
that's
to
Snur.
Nathan Snur. 2-yard TD pass.
Hey, did you see Snur lock onto that ball?
Yeah.
He went,
That's
I'm
mine.
dropping this thing.
Good
That's
catch by Snur. Good throw by Allen, and it's 33-13 with a go for 2, Coach.
I would, let's see. Yeah, no, they'll probably kick it unless they fake it. They're going, well, you can't tell. They're in that swinging gate look.
Nathan Schnurr with the touchdown catch. And they're shifting back now at the swinging gate, they call it. I don't know why they do that.
Well, they're looking. They're looking for something easy, a mistake on defense, somebody not covered at all.
So Trey Woody's kick out of the hold of Powell, and it's up, and it's good.
Powell did a great job on that. That ball came back low and hard.
So 33-14, the Rebels of Boyle County on top. There's your touchdown pass from Allen to Mr. Schnurr, his 7th touchdown catch of the season. We'll be back on PrepSpin.com. 24 seconds to go here, third quarter.
Did you know that 86% of patients that have their braces removed have teeth that eventually shift back? At Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, our exclusive permanent retainers will keep your teeth straight for a lifetime.
Call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today, or visit kyortho.com.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep rest from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Reed Leonard's really spreading the ball around.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic just scored on a Bo Allen to Nathan Schnurr touchdown pass, 2 yards, and it's 33-14, 24 seconds here in the third quarter. Trey Woody set to kick off for Lexington Catholic. He's into it, and it will drive Boyle back to the 10-yard line, out to the 15, to the 20, and hemmed in and knocked down right there will be Boyle County, and that was Cash Logan on the return, and Arumba with the tackle.
Arumba caught him, locked him up like a cowboy, tackled one of them bulls. I was just saying, Gary, that Reese Lanner has really spread the ball around tonight. Looking at these statistics, he's thrown 3 different receivers who've caught touchdowns, and he's got Colwick, Smith, 1, 2, 5, I don't know, maybe 6 receivers that have caught the ball.
That's incredible. This time he's under center. And he'll slide, and he will give to Landon Bartleson up to the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. And stopped right there. It's going to take it down to the end of the third quarter. So we'll come back with the fourth quarter here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium, where tonight the Boyle County Rebels have come in and they lead 33-14 at the end of the third. We'll come back with the final 12 here on the PrepSpin.com Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Introducing Convenience Invisalign by Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner.
Why would you trust your smile to one of those online do-it-yourself kits?
Our goal is to make your dream smile a reality. Schedule your 3D scan today.
At Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, patients are in for 5-star treatment. This well-established practice boasts 3 orthodontists and has 9 convenient locations throughout Kentucky. Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers calm and comfort in orthodontic treatment for both children and adults. A highly trained staff welcomes every patient with a smile and individualized oral health education. Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner invite you to schedule your complimentary consultation appointment today.
Back here for the fourth quarter at Lexington Catholic. Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, William Warfield, and the PrepSpin crew here. Fourth quarter action beginning to get underway with Boyle County has the ball, and they're going to give now to Bartleson. He's to the 30. Bartleson's got the first down, and he's up to the 33-yard line. Landon Bartleson, what makes him so good, Coach?
Well, first of all, he's got quick feet, but he loves to get his shoulders turned downfield and running north-south, as they say. You know, he's powerful and quick.
And it doesn't hurt that he's a track star.
Yeah, I know. And if once he breaks that second level past those linebackers, it's going to be impossible
He
to
was
catch.
a scholar athlete on my show last year. Coming up Sunday at noon, the Scholastic Ball Report. Montgomery County, who played Anderson tonight's Team of the Week, and the LCA Golf Girls State Champions.
Well, congratulations to them. They did a super job.
They did. Here's the Bartleson again, right side, and he lashes up to the 44-yard line, 43.
Doesn't shy away from contact at all. He just runs over people if he can.
Landon Bartleson, I think he was offered by Tennessee earlier this season.
Yeah, we heard that from, yes.
They need some help down there at Tennessee. 11 minutes and
They
three.
need-
They need
they need something.
Yeah. Kentucky's got a bye week this week. Check out the Kentucky Scoreboard Show tonight with Rick Shaw and Donnie Atkins on 630 WLAP. Bartleson rolling left, hit and hemmed in and stopped at the 42-yard line. So that'll be 10 to midnight, the Kentucky Scoreboard Show. They're on a series of 50 stations throughout the state of Kentucky. Rick Shaw, Don Atkins, they do a great job on that show. Kentucky Scoreboard Show tonight on 630 WLAP.
Bartleson's up to 147 yards rushing. We have a Lexington Catholic player down on the field there.
Yeah, he's got his leg. It looks like it's his cramp maybe.
No. So Bartleson, by the way, we're saying he's 20. He has 20 carries for 147 yards. He's averaging 7 yards a carry, Gary.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty darn good. Reese Smith has 43 yards and 43 yards for Crawford also. You look at Lexington Catholic, Ryan Nichols, 124 yards. He's been the offense.
Boyle County's got to get all these guys healthy, though. They got to get Reese Smith with that hand. He's got to get that healthy, that cast off. Yeah. I think Tanner Crawford's got to be healthy 100%. And they get these guys healthy, and I think they can make a deep run in 3A again, Coach.
Well, who's their threat in the region in 3A?
Lexington Catholic.
Well, is there anybody else, though? I don't think they're threatened at all until they get to the semis.
Third and two. Third down, and Reed Lanter is under his center. And he slides right. He gives to Bartleson. Bartleson's got the first down. He fumbles it, and Catholic's got the ball. Catholic's got it.
Well, they're giving it to
Colwick jumped back on it, looks like.
Yes,
Colwick.
I don't know where he came from.
He came out of nowhere.
He did. That was a first down. Fell on the ball for a first down. Sometimes when you have no luck at all, you know.
Yeah, if you had any luck.
It's gone.
Catholic should have had that fumble. 10:18 to go. 33-14. Boyle County. Any loose ball you see, Catholic's got to recover that.
And they immediately took Bartleson out.
Crawford. And he is going to be slammed down at the 48-yard line. He got a couple maybe. Tanner Crawford in there, 6 foot, 180 pounds, senior.
Yeah.
Bartleson is good size. He's Sean Alexander's size, 6'1", 195, and a junior. Sean Alexander was about 6'1", 6'2", about 200 pounds.
Sean Alexander had that move, though. He had that smooth. He carried it all the way into the pros from Alabama.
Yeah,
to the pros.
played at Alabama, All-American, and played it with the Seahawks.
Smooth runner. He didn't even
NFL
look
Player of the Year in 2006.
It didn't even look like he was going fast, but he was.
Second Boone out of Boone, the Boone County Rocket. Here's the pass, and it's going to be caught left side to the 40-yard line.
His knee wasn't down when he caught the ball.
And the catch was made over there by.
We see that again, William. I want to see
Cameron Yates.
It looked like his knee was down when he caught it.
It did, but they said it was not. He must have kept that knee up as we look at it again here, Coach.
Watch his knee. Ooh, it was close.
Yeah, he just took it down. He didn't take it all the way to the ground.
It looks down the ground to me. He's touching the ground.
So at the 39-yard line, Tanner Crawford, left side. He's to the 30, he's to the 20, and bowling his way down to the 15-yard line. That's vintage Tanner Crawford.
He doesn't mess around, does he? He just lowered his shoulder and just ran right over one of the defenders. Holthouse, actually, and Holthouse is a tough kid.
Yeah, really tough.
Tanner Crawford's a player now, I'm telling you.
I told you, Coach, I got to get these guys. I got to get them back to 100%. Talking about Reese Smith's got the cast. Tanner Crawford still got the shoulder injury. But they say he's not 100%. They got to get them back there. Then they will definitely make a good run at it.
Well, you're right. Reese Smith is nowhere near 100% with that hand.
And reversing it to the far side, Reese Smith. And he's hit at the 10.
Yeah. Pretty good job by Dylan Bracken coming out there and coming off a block and making that tackle, which is hard to do.
Scoreboard here at Catholic is sensational. Got the video board over there.
It is beautiful.
And it's 33-14. 8 minutes, Coach. 10 seconds to play. Reed Lanter will go under center. And he drew him off sides. Good job by Reed Lanter with that inflection. Ben was good at that, wasn't he, Coach?
Yeah, he was. He would change that snap count in a heartbeat. He'd walk up under center, walk back, and
it was great talking with him at halftime.
Yeah, he's really a good. All three of my sons, I'm very proud of them.
He should be.
But Ben with the military, I hope you talked a little bit about his Air Force career.
We did. I asked him what he was doing right now, and he told us, and he's doing great things for this country.
Yeah, all these young men, they should consider the service.
Give now to Crawford. Crawford trying to bounce it outside, and does he go touchdown? Tanner Crawford just got in the left side, just over the goal line, and makes it 39-14.
Well, they have just dominated Lexington Catholic tonight.
Yeah, and this.
When you get a chance, would you look and see who both these teams are playing next week?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see who, how you. Especially Catholic, how they come back from that.
Catholic's playing Garrett County next week. And Boyle will come in there for the extra point, Coach, and I'll look and see. And Boyle County, they play Western Hills next week.
Oh, boy. Oh, we'll see how their defense can handle one superstar.
Wandale Robinson. So here's the Smith extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 40-14. The lead is 26 for the Rebels. 7:49 to go here in the game here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back.
I'm working again after being laid off, but it doesn't pay as well.
With the bills and everything else, sometimes it's a struggle just to put food on the table.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Sometimes the people that need help the most
are the very people that can least afford it. So we've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
We're back here at Lexington Catholic High School, where Boyle County has absolutely dominated the Lexington Catholic Knights 40-14 right now with 7 minutes and 49 seconds.
Boy, my good friend John Kennedy will be happy. Mayfield beat Ballard 50-2, Ballard Memorial. As I got some other scores for you. I'll give those as we get back from this kick here, coming from Smith, and it will drive Lexington Catholic back to the 10, out to the 15, and to the 30-yard line.
Strong running on the return.
Yeah, that was taken in there by number 4 for Lexington Catholic. Dylan Bracken.
Yeah.
Some other scores. It was Central over Bardstown 46-6. Bracken County over Berea 52-19. Simon Kent beat Campbell 27-7. Connor over Ryle 34-17. And it was Manual over PRP 17-14.
That was a game. Manual's a good football team again this year.
Covington Catholic beat Highlands 21-14. That's a final.
That's about right.
Bo Allen. I thought they beat him more. Here is complete, and it's out to the 43-yard line. That's John Woodall with his first catch tonight.
Yeah, we noticed him early in the year. You know, he was coming around catching some footballs. Nice job. Way to go. All right. Get something going here. You know, we got to get some pride. 7 minutes and 32 seconds. You can get another score here pretty quick.
John David Woodall.
What a great name.
Catch. And here's a catch, Corbett. And he is hit and
brilliant defense.
Shoved around, and the play was made there. That young man's been, if he doesn't get pass interference called on him, Kenley, he's played well.
Yeah, if he doesn't, you're right. That was a super play. He fought the blocker the whole time to come through to make that tackle. Way to go, Mr. Kinley.
Yeah, that was a great play. 7:04 to play.
Gary, if we're naming a player of the game, I'm gonna have to go with Bartleson.
Yeah, he's steady Eddie, isn't he?
Yeah, he is steady. Now, quarterback did a great job too. But.
Bo Allen back in the pocket. He's he rolls left, steps up, and he's going to be hit and tackled at the line of scrimmage. And tripping him up there was Razor again.
Losing that yardage is just killer.
Roller,
I mean,
that was Roller there, 48. Is Zarius Roller.
So now they're back behind the chains again. They're chasing these chains too often. Third and what, about 15?
3rd and 15, yep.
Whoa, not good.
6 minutes, 20 seconds to play. Boyle 40, Catholic 14.
Threatening that A-gap blitz again. He backed off that time.
Bo Allen. It's caught over in the left side by Powell. He's to the 40 and first down. Good job by Luke Powell. He made the catch and had the perseverance of mind and to get the yak in the first down.
Watch the stiff arm. Stiff arm is what saved him. Watch this.
So got him the first down.
Watch.
Right there. There's that Kinley again. He's everywhere.
Man. Kinley, you're right. He is everywhere.
That's like I said, if he's not called for pass interference, he makes great plays.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
So at the 45-yard line, six minutes. Here's Bo Allen on a low snap. He's going to run it. He's got all kinds of running room. He's to the 30, and he's going to be run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, 28-yard line. Ben really liked Bo Allen, Coach. Even though a lot of passes hadn't been complete in the first half, he was like 2 for 12, I think it was, or something like that. Ben really said that he's an excellent quarterback.
He is. His feet are good. He does all the things right. I just think he was too excited in the first half. He was overthrowing those receivers, overstriding maybe in his step. And then when he did throw it well, they dropped a couple.
Boyle County and Lexington Catholic. The Knights number 7 in the state. Boyle number 1 in the state in 3A. Bo Allen trying to engineer a late drive here. Here's a pass down the right side, and it's going to be incomplete.
Okay, now that wasn't interference. He got right up on him and waited till he raised his hands and reached up and knocked the ball away.
I tell you what, these Boyle County defenders are outstanding. That was Bartleson back there.
Yeah, nice job. He reached up and popped that ball out of his hand.
Schnurr was the intended receiver, but Bartleson would have none of that.
We've seen Schnurr make those catches, those contested balls, several times in the last couple of years.
Without Bartleson on him.
Not without a Bartleson who's having a game of his life.
5:49, and Reese Smith is back there in safety right now. Bo Allen back to pass, fires it down the right side, and it's going to be incomplete.
That was not, he didn't really give him an opportunity to catch that ball. He overthrew that one.
Knopp was Tommy Knopp wearing 87 in honor of his buddy Bussum. And that was incomplete. Be third down at 10, 5:43. Of course, these incomplete passes keep stopping the clock, Coach.
Yep. But Catholic, they're not going to give up. They want to try to get another score if they can. So
Catholic definitely wants to get in that end zone with 5:43 to play. Triple receivers to the top. Bo Allen looking over on the sideline. He's got twin receivers to the bottom. Allen looking right, and he is sacked at the 36. And who else? Roller.
Big Roller comes in there and rolls in on him. Absolutely great. I'm watching
Cannot take a sack there, Coach, at 3rd and 10.
Interesting. They're faking that A-gap blitz, and when they do that, that guard has to make a decision. He has to hesitate for just a second to make sure that A-gap blitzer isn't coming. And when he backs off, sometimes he has a little trouble coming back off.
This defensive front of Boyle County has really won this battle, Coach, to say the least.
They're having a great game. They really are.
So it's 4th and 18 for Bo Allen and Catholic. 4 minutes, 56 seconds to play. 40-14. Bo Allen steps up, throws it deep down the right side. His receiver turns around, and it's knocked away by Bartleson, intended for Schnurr.
You know what? I would think seriously about picking on Bartleson tonight. I really would. I wouldn't try to throw the ball against him at all anymore. He's always there. He's on coverage tight. Super job tonight.
What happened in that Bryan Station Henry Clay game, Coach? I know it was 12-10 at halftime. If you get an update on that, because that'll have a lot of implications for that game next week. That would be if Henry Clay can come back in the second half and win, that'll be for the district championship.
It would be. And
that'll be at Henry Clay and Douglas. Just check the Herald Leader. They always put in the paper what game we're covering, Coach.
Right. Yeah, they're not commenting on that game right now.
Here is a handoff now, and I believe that's Crawford. And he is to the 40. This will just be a steady dose of Crawford and Bartleson, I'm sure, to run out this clock here.
That's right. One after another.
Knights do have 3 timeouts, Boyle 3, but, I mean, when you're down 26, why do you bother?
All right. Hit you with the right, hit you with the left.
2nd down and 6. At the 40-yard line. High school football, our Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week continues next week. I'll see if I can get a final on that Henry Clay game. 2nd down. Lanner. Back inside he goes. Crawford, and he's running to the 45, to the 48, close to the 1st down, and he stopped there. Good play made.
He's a little short, I believe. A little bit short. Some subs coming in, 75, 55, and 68 for Lexington Catholic. 75, that's Gentry. 68, Joseph Osborne.
Wow, St. X upset Mail tonight, 28-13.
St. X is not bad. I mean, St. X is a good football team. We were just talking about the power in 6A. St. X, Mail, Frederick Douglass is powerful. Henry Clay can upset anybody.
Yeah, no score yet on Henry Clay and their game with Bryan Station.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there was a delay or something in that game because I'm not getting anything either in my sources.
Let me give you the scores I've got while we got it here, Coach. Paducah Tillman defeated Union County 43-10. Warren Central over Bowling Green 62-14.
Woo. Wow.
Southwestern 55, Lincoln 7. Scott County, as Coach said, bounced back 53-8 over Dunbar. Danville over Middlesboro 48-6. East Jessamine 35, Marion County 28.
They're going to let that clock go. They're not going to call these plays until the last possible second. They slow it down. You can't afford to have an injury or something like that.
Yeah, that's Reed Leonard's just milking this clock. It's down to 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
Where's Simon Kenton come from in the last few years? I mean, they're really playing good football.
Yeah, I remember the year they lost to Lafayette. Remember that?
Yes.
When Lafayette had that really good team. And there's Crawford down to the 45, 44-yard line. Tanner Crawford, pick up of about 8. Down to 3 minutes to go in the game.
Take a look at Crawford's stats here.
Kentucky basketball tipped off tonight with Big Blue Madness down at Rupp Arena.
Crawford's up to 84 yards now. 84 yards on 15 carries and a touchdown.
Last report we had, Henry Clay was getting beat.
12-10, but that was early.
That was halftime. And here's a give right up the middle.
He didn't make it.
Yeah, he didn't get the first down. That was
make it third short.
Second guy again, Crawford. Yeah, he's short. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. Boyle County's up 40-14. They're going to win. They're going to go to 8-0, and Lexington Catholic's going to go to 5-3.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic's got to finish this season strong.
Yeah, they got to win their last 2 games and go into the playoffs with some momentum. Third down. Minute 57, and Reed gives now to Crawford, and he dives forward for the first down. Good effort by Tanner Crawford.
Again, he was missed. They had a lick on him.
Yeah, they had him in the backfield.
Yeah, before the first down. Let him go.
So they got the first down, and they can just run the clock out now, Coach.
Yeah, they don't need to be running these backs and taking a chance with their quarterback and running backs here. This game is over. A.J. King came in for Lexington Catholic back in the secondary. Clay Callahan still in there. A few subs.
So Lanter down to minute 36 here in the game, and Reed Lanter rolls to the left, being chased there by.
Run out of bounds, my friend.
And let's see, he's going to be tackled inbounds, and the tackle was made by number 9 of Lexington Catholic. That's Jackson Klein.
You know, I just don't want, I don't know, Gary, I don't want my quarterback, my star quarterback, running the football with 1 minute and 9 seconds to go with a 40-14 lead. But Chuck Smith, I mean, he's been there before. He knows what he's doing. So I'm not going to question the man. He's a far better coach than I ever was.
I wouldn't say that, but he's a good coach. He won, 5 consecutive state titles?
Yes. And then left.
Yeah, went to Kentucky.
And then came back.
He was at Kentucky
won
for
another one.
7 years, wasn't he?
Yeah, coached on linebackers. And they were really good at linebacker,
yeah.
by the way.
He's just a great coach. Here's a give Crawford, stiff arms a man, and finally tackled there. And it was, who else? Snur that got him.
Snur's a sure tackler. He gets those legs. He's not very big, and so he can, he doesn't want to try to overpower, take on the power. So
clock is winding down. I'm not sure Boyle even has to run another play with 20 seconds, and it's going to run out, and it's going to run out on the game for Lexington Catholic. Boyle County came in here tonight and dominated Lexington Catholic, and this is really a serious domination here in this game by Boyle County, 40-14 over Lexington Catholic, and we'll, of course, Coach had to wrap it up. And
not a very good homecoming.
No, not good homecoming at all for Lexington Catholic, but great game tonight for Boyle County. And there's that young man, I tell you what, that played a well of a ball game. Isarius Roller, 48.
Roller was all over the field on defense, making some good hard tackles. Again, turnovers were costly to Lexington Catholic again this year.
So that'll do it for us, for Coach Mike Meehan. This is Gary Ball for William Warfield and all the crew here, Joe Allen and also Corey Rayner and Rainey, and also for Jack Haynes from Lexington Catholic. The final, Boyle County 14, Lexington Catholic 14. Join us next Friday night for another big Mingua Beef Jerky high school football game of the week.